This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast. I am Johnny, your host and GM for today. We are a live play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast, and we are currently running through the Tomb of Annihilation. We're doing 2 groups at the same time, and today is a Group A episode. We had 3 episodes of Group B going through getting their storylines done, kind of jumped around the timeline a little bit, and now we have catching up with Group A, because what happened? That's almost, it's actually a month ago. So, Group A went and explored some more shrines. They went and visited Nang Nang. I believe they went and visited Obalaka as well. And then they encountered some Thayans and Anders Adventuring Association, the AAA outside one of the temples of Unk, I believe, and brought them back to their group. They went out to explore some more shrines, and they came back and discovered that the little jewelry store they'd set up camp in had been destroyed and assaulted and set on fire, and it was hard to see who was left alive and who was left present. And that was the cliffhanger. And then we did some Group B, and now we're jumping back to see what's going on with House, Milo, and Shep. And oh man, this is probably one of the better episodes of the season. I hope everyone has a great time listening. As always, you can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Give us a follow. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and you can also find us on our own website, www.flyinglogistudio.com. That's it. Jump right in. Let's get right in with the serious dramas. And oh man, this is such a good episode. I hope everyone has a great time. I will see you at the break. Welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Group A, Tomb of Annihilation. Last we enjoyed your presence in the city of Omu, going through various temples and shrines, solving puzzles and riddles, and obtaining,
a great time.
Obtaining small little cubes. And you have one left. Unfortunately, you ran into a group of adventurers with Anders and company. Group B has more familiarity with them.
Anders has been great for us.
Yeah, not unfortunately.
He seemed super reasonable.
It's okay. We tried to help him.
See, this is the difference between Group A and B. It's just different. We thought we found good things in that list.
Yeah.
And the other group just couldn't...
just looked at the list and said, nah.
Nah, dog. Yeah. You're a Lynch. I don't see anything redeemable about you.
Everyone, good faces is good in everyone. Good faces is good in everyone.
Unfortunately, as the night wound or the day wound down and night came, you got back to your little jewelry store camping place and discovered a great conflagration of fire and destruction, as it looks like the whole side of the building was collapsed, with bodies in the courtyard. And
wait, there were bodies?
I told you there's a couple bodies.
Yeah, I know.
We haven't had a chance to look yet.
Yeah,
I didn't know there were bodies.
I'm afraid we've lost everybody. I'm like preparing myself.
Oh
for the worst.
no! Okay, go on.
But we will join you there as you feel the cool of night on your back and the blazing inferno in front of you. You have Anders and his
cool of night on your back. And the burning bodies warming their front.
Yeah, it smells roughly of chicken.
It smells like emotional conflict.
Yes.
And you also decided to try and figure out what happened. You found out what happened to Anders' group that got assaulted by grungs. And
also eaten.
We
weren't bothered by that because we never met him.
No.
They were just concepts.
It was fine. Yeah, they were concepts.
Concepts of adventures. So you guys show up, and Anders and the rest of his group look kind of like shocked.
It's not normally like this.
But you see a couple of essentially the front of the building you're in has been blown open. The corpse pile and the char pile that was previously there still smolders a little bit, but you can see that just kind of the contrast of like yellow and red light. You can see a couple of bodies and shadows just like on the ground face down with a couple of arrows in them.
Okay, I run over to the bodies.
Okay.
Can I tell who they are?
Oh yeah, you can tell that one of them is
Rados?
nope, was one of the Thane wizards named Dryax.
Okay.
And the other one was the other Thane wizard Yamhawk.
Okay. So it's just the two
We
Thayans?
can afford.
I don't think they were still hanging out with us though.
Yeah, they were in our house.
They stayed there for a long time.
You offered them to stay the night.
Yeah, they wanted to stay, and we went out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just two bodies. That's it.
Two bodies in the front yard. You'd have to either wait for the fires to go down, or you can try and jump into the building to see if there's anyone.
Anyone to be saved? Yeah.
Okay.
Shep runs like right in there.
Oh!
Do I have a water spell or something? Where I
I'll do
can,
medicine
help
checks
put
on the
out
two Thane
fire?
wizards.
Okay.
Shit.
I'll say you can just do one. Take your
Okay.
choice.
Well, I mean, their roles are similar anyway.
Yeah.
The medicine. Oh my god, I'm so bad at medicine. 17 and 19. So take a break.
Yeah. So you can easily tell that they've been poisoned and that they've actually been. It looks like they got poisoned and knocked out, but then someone with a giant kind of like long saber falchion type of thing did some big cuts to the back of their necks and just like put them down. It looks like they were knocked unconscious and then someone.
Oh my
finished them off.
god.
Do I recognize the poison?
Give me a
From the last time we maybe fought some UNT.
nature or medicine, I'd say.
Let's do medicine. 20.
20? Yeah, it definitely looks like UNT poison.
Oh!
I'm just, like at the sort of the where the door frame would be, just calling out, seeing if anyone is alive.
Yeah, it's you hear mostly like the roar of fire. You actually can hear like the snap and crackling of wood and tinder. You can't hear any response. You see Anders is actually pulled out his shield and his sword is kind of like scanning the area, almost like a defensive stance of just unsure, like in the night in Omu, of a giant fire and people dead on the ground and whatnot.
Can I estimate in any fashion how long that they've been dead? Is
It's
rigor
still
mortis,
fresh,
very fresh.
still fresh. So this probably happened like late.
Have their
afternoon.
neck wounds coagulated.
Yes, just as important, John.
No, they have not.
Oh, so it's very,
Very recent.
very recent.
Yeah.
Has rigor set in?
Rigor is not set.
Oh,
in.
very recent.
No
Within the last couple
maggots.
hours. No maggots. Only blowflies.
You see this
funny
kind of like camouflaged figure come walking from around the burning building. You wouldn't see it if it wasn't for the light being thrown off.
Yeah.
Kind of like that very Predator style of like you see like kind of like the shimmering outline. And then you see Zegmira and Phasma appear from their invisibility spells. And they say, "Oh, thank goodness you're here."
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah, they look like they've been banged up, and actually, Zegmir actually has like an arrow in her shoulder.
Like, are you okay? But also, what happened?
Like, well, the sun was getting close to setting, and then we kind of heard a chortle, and the UNT just swarmed the place. They had gargoyles rip down the front wall. Whoa, one second. All right, brief interlude as Audition had its first in 3 seasons of having a little faux pas on us. But we're back. So Zegmir says, yes, the gargoyles came and ripped open the front wall, and then the UNT just swarmed in. They were knocking people unconscious and throwing nets on them as gargoyles swooped down from the sky and lifted them up in the air and flew off with them.
Gargoyles?
Yes, gargoyles. Have you not seen the rim of the city, of the cliffs?
No.
There's a rim of the city?
Yeah, the city's down in like a valley type of thing. Like it's almost like a crater.
The cliffs of the city.
Yeah, oh, okay.
I didn't know they were gargoyles.
What did you think they were?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, okay.
We came in on a ship.
That's fair.
How many UNT would you say there were?
I honestly don't know. It was dark and there was a lot of them. There was
More than 2?
I would say maybe more than 2 to 1 for us.
Ooh.
Which way did they go?
I I don't know. It's nighttime.
But you know where the Yuan-Ti are though, because you were going to sneak us in. Do you remember where they are?
Yeah, they're underneath the royal palace, and we have a spy on the inside.
Well, did your spy warn you that this was going to happen?
Obviously not, or we would not have been here when it happened.
You might need a new spy.
No kidding.
And now's not the time to point fingers. She's just laughing.
That's such a ridiculous thing to say. That's why I was laughing.
Well, did you see what happened to everyone else?
Well, as far as I can tell, we tried to fight back, but the crew was not much of essentially Radass was the one putting up the most fight, and they targeted him early, and he went down fast.
Like down?
Well, he was put into a net and flown away, so...
Flown?
Yeah, the gargoyles lifted up the net and flew away with it.
So the gargoyles are with the Yuan-Ti, like they're buddies?
I would assume so. They seem to work in tandem together.
What were you guys doing during all this?
She looks around. You see, well, we set off a few fireballs to.
There's an arrow in her right now too.
Yeah.
Did you see them take away anybody else who was still alive?
They took a lot of people.
Did they take our guides?
I hadn't seen them come back yet.
Did you see any baby 3-headed?
Oh, she said, yeah, they bagged those right away.
Aww.
Did you see if there were any cat people taken?
The guides.
So I
asked.
If you're asking about River Mist and Flask of Wine,
you're with names.
I didn't see them during the attack. I don't think they were here.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
How the hell are we going to find them?
Well, come tomorrow, I have a new thing I can do where I can locate creatures.
Okay. I mean, basically, we can't do anything now.
Just for a point of reference, River Mist and Flask of Wine count as humanoids, not creatures.
I can locate our pets.
You actually kind of hear like a branch break and like kind of some leaves be pushed to the side as you actually see River Mist and Flask of Wine come walking out of
oh my god! I run and I grab them and I give them a big hug.
Like, whoa!
I hug one of their legs.
We thought you were dead.
I'm so sorry.
We didn't want to get we saw the fight happen and we did not want to get
No, I'm just so glad you're okay.
We're so happy you did.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we're more shocked than anything. We should actually probably find a new place to camp down for the night or something because this is
yeah. This is probably a big fucking beacon, right?
Yeah, and if the King of Feathers hunts at night, then
yeah, that's a good point. All right,
let's get the F out of here and let's plan what we do next.
Yeah.
You see Zegmir kind of dismissively look at River Mist and Flask of Wine. The cowards should have helped out.
Wait, weren't you just in an invisibility spell?
Yes, when we had nothing left to do.
Well, you know what? Don't talk shit.
Hey, we got bigger fish to fry.
Definitely.
We got bigger snakes to
we
fry.
need you to get us in, and you need us to get your people out. So, you know what? Let's all just fucking sit down. Because Milo's getting upset.
Shep looks at Milo okay.
Also, for the record, remember that whole placing blame thing earlier? If you really want to play that, your insider didn't do their job. So let's just end this now.
That's a good point.
We're sitting down.
Calm down.
It's well, is there a place that you consider safe around here?
We could go back to the Nang Nang. Is that too far?
That's that's also in the middle of a bunch of grunts who might eat people in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But they were with us.
It's also literally on the other side of the city. So you absolutely can, but you got to cross the city at night.
No.
I'd say we just bust into somewhere new.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds good.
All right, so show me on the map where you want to bust in.
Oh, I have a question. Are all the riches we found burned up?
No, we got them.
Or we have them on our person? Yeah. Okay, just checking.
So this was our jewelry store, right?
Yeah. So let's. I don't want to go out in the open too much.
No, neither.
So I'm thinking maybe here.
Just in here, yeah, sure.
Or we can sleep in one
of the shrines.
Yeah.
Like, which shrine was this one? Was that Ijin?
No, Ijin was here.
Which one was
I
that?
don't remember which one that was. Do you?
I can't help you with that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or that one?
I don't remember. No, that one was the giant frog units one. That's probably bad.
Oh, yeah, that's still there? Okay.
That's got can.
Can!
We lost so much.
Can, we're back.
What do you think?
I say we just bust into a random door.
Okay.
Let's just go down maybe here or up here.
Sure.
And we'll just move a amount of space that feels safe.
Okay.
All right, so you go north on the promenade a little bit. Nighttime, very different. You can still see the beacon of light that your former jewelry store was.
Someone's gonna have to guide me. I don't really see well in the dark, and I don't think we should light torches.
I think it's actually dim light enough that
Okay.
from the bonfire.
I can hold your hand if you want.
That would be great.
Okay.
That's unrelated to the sun thing.
But I will need someone to roll me some percentage dice.
I got them ready. Unless you want to.
Unless you want to go in stealthily to the room first.
That's okay, you do it.
We can
stealth.
That's exactly the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah, me too.
Advantage for all.
Well, you're going to get advantage anyways because it's nighttime.
Okay.
So
Stealthy welpies.
All right, Norvex is with you as well.
where's stealth here?
19.
Oh, right there. Okay. And it's 20?
Yeah, I'll just make it a group
Roll
challenge.
twice to make it.
Ooh, Orvix natural 20.
It's a good night.
It's a good night.
It's a good night. It's not a good night. It is a good knife, but not a good night.
No.
All right, yes, you creep along the lower parts of the palisade, weaving in between the ferns and plants of Omu. You find yourself next to a door that looks like it has Kamadin iconography near it. And you kind of slide open the window. Roll me a percentage dice, please.
82.
Okay. Damn it.
It's full of magicals talking swords that
Yes.
are arguing with each other.
I swear, both groups rolling so well.
An
on-
amazing, magical armor that defeats snake people.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Snake poison that
Yes.
will kill only them at first whiff.
Molten armor.
One second. Let me get your adventure charts out.
I can't
Okay.
tell
Why
if
do
you're
you
happy
sound
about
mad?
this or
Yeah.
upset about this.
No, it's just amazing how whenever I think about 80% of the time when both groups have kicked open a door to see what's in the
It's
door,
been really
it's
good.
been really good treasure.
Yeah!
Like one time, a couple times it's been nothing, and one time it's been assassin vines.
And that one time with the
mist.
mist.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to roll the percentage dice for the treasure?
Would you like to roll? Oh, maybe on your new dice.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
it's this guy and this one
Both,
and
both the
And then
d10s.
that one.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, pressure.
Higher is always better.
Oh,
Pretty good.
That's pretty
48.
48.
I give her my inspiration.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's
Somebody roll me 2d4, please.
Your turn.
all right.
2 little pyramids.
4.
Nice.
4.
Nice.
So you find 8 little art objects. It looks like this person was kind of probably like a wood carver, like a stone carver type of thing, with little statuettes of Omuan figures. It look like that each of these things are worth about 25 gold pieces each.
Ooh,
And there were 8 of them?
damn.
8 of them, yes. Now roll me another d4, please.
All right, 8 art pieces, 25 gold.
8 little mini statuettes.
4. What?
Okay. So you're going to be rolling on this table 4 times. So let's get everyone to roll
Yeah.
their percentile dice once, and then someone else can.
Blow on mine. Blow on mine again. Thank you. 78.
78 is dust of sneezing and choking.
Perfect.
Perfectly Milo. I'll read you. We may take a quick break, and I'll read you the stats afterwards. Shep, roll me or whoever.
No,
next.
no, Shep can go. I insist.
97.
You have robbed a of infinite snake destruction.
Actually, it's a callback to a classic for the past 3 seasons, a rope of climbing.
What's that?
Ooh.
It's like a magical rope you can send out, and it'll wrap around something, and you can climb on it.
Are we going to play the real rules of rope of
We are going to play the real rules of rope of climbing.
As opposed to the fake. These are the right ones, right?
Yeah.
I always get this one.
We had some house rules that were not the real rules for last season.
If House had a one-woman show, that's what it should be called. House Rules.
House rules. I love it.
But she walks on stage. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there.
21.
21.
But I wanted a peanut.
Oh, you find yourself a little bottle of Potion of Fire Breath.
Oh, fire. Keeping
nice.
on my theme.
Yeah.
And now you can breathe fire.
And then we need one more roll of percentile dice.
Go, Milo.
Are you sure? All right, double blow, please. Right here. 7.
Yeah.
And a Potion of Greater Healing.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's 44 plus 4.
Does the potion of fire breath give me fire?
It does actually. You breathe dragon like fire.
So I
breathe,
Breathe dragon like fire.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
I'm actually like an alien.
This guy's paying up.
It's a big one.
So
I always get stuck on the wings.
is it a one-time use thing? Like I drink it once and
Yeah, I'll
kaboom?
you know what? I'll take a quick break and I'll read you out what the stats are.
You know, D&D taketh. D&D giveth.
All right, we are back after going over the magical items because some of them are neat, and we're going to play the rope of climbing properly this year round.
It's the year 2018.
The year of proper
The year of the
climbing.
proper rope climbing.
The world's on fire, but we're going to make sure we get the rope of climbing rules correct.
Like you do.
Priorities.
All right, yeah. So it looks like this used to be an old artworking or artist studio.
Are there any like back rooms or anything like that?
I'll say this included the top floor and the so you got kind of like this little like 20-foot apartment.
Okay.
The top and second floor. You can search the rest of the building. You can continue searching the same, kind of like an apartment in a co-op type of thing.
Okay.
So you can choose to search. You have a safe place here for the night. If you want to keep searching, you can absolutely do that as well.
I think we're too mostly distraught.
Oh yeah, no, I meant like search the upstairs just to make sure everything okay.
Yeah, I'll
It's
consider
safe?
that. I'll
It's
consider that
safe,
part of
yeah.
the shirts.
All right.
Yeah.
No bats.
No bad. Every bad.
When Shep sees a hole in a log, thunk. Are there any bats in here? Oh, there are. All right, so you guys have found a safe place for the night.
I'm sad.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
What's that void of emptiness called when you lose all hope?
High school.
Despair. You see Zagmira say despair.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
But good, yeah. Also,
Despair. Also high school.
I don't even know what to say. It was sort of our fault.
It was my fault.
No.
I kept telling people they could stay with us.
Yeah, but we all agreed.
Yeah,
We're a team here. A terrible team.
So Radass was warning you about this. He was right.
No,
Says
he
the
was
voice
he was
of God.
worried about- yeah, he was worried about food. He wasn't worried about the amount of people if we could feed them.
I don't think you should blame yourself, though, that everyone was in the same space. Everyone ultimately made that decision for themselves. We offered and they took us up on it. You can't beat yourself up for something like that.
I just thought we'd all be safer in numbers, and
I
didn't
did
really-
too. I did too. But you can't blame yourself for that.
Andrew speaks up and he says, You didn't know the force that was coming at you. You were going off of what you'd seen and observed.
He's so much more reasonable with Group A.
I know. It's been lovely, Anders. Yes. I know. It just doesn't. Okay. Well, I just need like 4 hours to trance. If someone wants to stay up, and then I can. leave them.
When you're done trancing, my guide friend wants to have a conversation with you upstairs as well. He says he needs to talk to you about something urgent.
Okay.
Just
I mean, if it's
her?
urgent, why don't you do it now? Because otherwise we're going to wait 4 hours.
Well, she said she was going to transfer, so I didn't want to.
I don't know, like if it's urgent.
Sure. I mean, he's just upstairs waiting for you.
Okay.
Like one of those office emails where like, this is urgent. Can we talk in 3 days?
Yeah.
Is it safe for you to go up there? Why?
It's fine.
I mean, he's been with me across the jungle, so
Okay.
Can I roll insight on them?
sure.
I
I'm just suspicious.
Yeah, we should be a little gun shy now.
No, I'm suspicious.
21.
21? Yeah, Anders looks like he's telling the truth. Like he's
I'm
sincere.
sorry for doubting you.
No, it's,
This guy, his guide has been with him across Chult with him and made it to Omu.
I just meant, like, I'm trying to figure, I'm trying to insight into whether or not they are being
Nefarious.
Yeah.
If I'm getting a weird vibe.
Based off of the experiences you've encountered them so far, it looks like they're in pure survival mode right now because they look beat up as well. Like, don't forget
I'm just upstairs. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll miss you.
I miss you too.
Scream if everything goes right or wrong.
Certainly will.
Scream if you need us.
I head upstairs.
Yeah, and you see his guide who's wrapped all in the purple leathers and the goggles as he begins to slowly unwrap his mask and pulls off his goggles. He's got this shock of white hair and this indigo skin with elf ears popping off. Clearly a dark elf. And he says, "You don't remember me, do you?"
No.
You don't. The situation we last met, the village. You forgot the name Shalzar.
Yes.
It's like, all right, very well. Well, I see, I've not had the impact I thought I had on you.
I'm sorry. I've been through a lot, and it's been a tough night.
Well, I just wanted to lay the groundwork and say this is fucking serious right now. If you're going to come stabbing at me, like, I guess we don't have to worry about that now.
What? Stabbing at you?
You do not remember.
No.
Okay, well, I don't. He's gonna actually roll an insight check against you.
Don't.
Did you write
you
a backstory
remember?
and forget about it?
You absolutely did write a backstory.
Oh my god! This is amazing!
Wait. Okay, fair. Sorry. I have my backstory.
I would just
did
like to
forget
say,
about
as
it.
Nikki, this is the most dramatic I've ever felt.
I just thought you were so good. I thought you were just like acting up a fucking.
Do you want to pause
No,
to
I
read your
believed
backstory?
her.
Do you want to pause to
Sorry, yeah.
to
Sorry,
read your
Johnny.
backstory? All right, that's all right. No, but
No, this is
but
this is amazing.
you still have to play it as you don't remember.
Yeah.
All right.
Who did you stab and
We'll be
why?
right back. We are back a little bit more informed on.
Listen, buddy. I've had a really, really bad night, so if you just want to come out and tell me who you are.
It's like, you know what? It is probably safer for me just to leave it at that. I'm just trying to say this place is very dangerous, and we should not mess around with have our personal affairs come up.
What personal affairs?
You see him put the goggles back on and wraps his head up again. He's like, I would just leave it at that.
No, come back.
He walks downstairs.
Jesus, no, I follow him down the stairs. Come back. Did you even say what your name was?
I said, Shalzar. He said
Hi, Chowzar.
You see him kind of wave at Milo.
Do you guys have a good talk?
We had a talk.
Shep just like, angry and disheveled. That was quick.
Sorry. Shep is like, right. It's like a long night and stuff like that. So, so she's kind of going back down. Shep sort of goes to sort of thing. Looks like she's about to go into her trance. And wait a hot fucking second. And she gets up and goes towards Shalzan. I know exactly who you are.
Like, oh, she remembers.
And I should kill you where you stand.
This is why I wanted to have the talk.
What's going on?
There's nothing you could say to make me not want to kill you right now.
Did they used to date?
I think so.
You see him, he still has his back to you and says, well, that's why I wanted to talk to make sure that we at least get out of the city before we try and do the stabby.
You make it sound cute. It's not cute. Do you know how many people you killed?
Oh, yes.
And that's okay. Like you're saying it like, oh, I went for a nice dinner and hung out and
If it helps, I did go for a nice dinner after.
Oh my god.
There's a lot to unpack here.
All I'm saying is this city is A very bad place.
Anders,
He's like, yeah.
you've been traveling with this fuckface?
He's been my guide, yeah.
How well do you know him?
I hired him in Port Nyanzaru.
Well, he's a fucking murderer.
Well, you see Anders kind of like shrug his shoulders like, that's kind of a sliding scale in the jungle.
He murdered an entire village of innocent people.
Wow.
What? Why?
Wow.
Why?
I was
Wow, yeah, what?
Why?
I was doing some research, and I was with this village, and the people I had been studying with didn't want to have the research come to light, so they sent this fuckface in to kill everybody. So I couldn't continue on.
I was just doing my job.
Stop sounding so self-satisfied. You're making it so much worse.
I was paid very well. There are bounty hunters, there are assassins out there in the world. It's nothing personal. It was just business.
So what are you, an assassin or are you a guide?
Well, right now, I am a dark elf stuck in a city of terrible, terrible things.
You didn't answer my question.
Currently, I am employed by the Anders Adventure Company to be their guide.
I think you might have to guide your way somewhere else.
Well, I'm with them, so...
Yeah, but they're following you, right? So can't you just guide away from right here, right now? We're a little raw. And we're going to have to probably kill you if you don't know.
There are a couple of things that will prevent you from doing that. One, I'm very good. Two, Anders is very good. The rest of our group, very good. The other thing is it's nighttime, and there are many snake people out, and I'm sure the fire plus all the sounds of combat would attract more people.
Sounds like a problem for both of us, buddy.
Well, I know how to get away. Do you?
Yeah, actually, I'm really good at that. That's the thing I'm really good at. That's like a true thing. Can I talk about that for a while?
Do your friends know that? Can your friends get away just as well as you can?
Yeah, I help them out with that all the time. That's how we got to the place with the people. The people place.
You did do that.
You see Anders put his hand on his shoulder, kind of pulls Shalzar back. He says, okay, we're in a situation here where we're in a lot of danger. What I can tell you is he's our guide and he got us here. And what he's done in the past, that doesn't matter right now.
It doesn't matter right now?
It sounds like genocide. A little bit.
That's not going to change us getting out of Omu.
It changes whether or not we get out of Omu with you.
Well, this is what I'm saying, is I'm willing to at least part ways.
I think that's for the best.
Fine.
But let's just keep like a non-aggression thing here, because there's enough things in the city trying to kill us. We don't need to add on to that pile.
No, I think how it's going to happen here is if we see you again, we're probably going to fuck shit up. It's been a long day.
You see Anders pull out his shield his or put a shield on his shoulders and sheathe his sword. Oh, he didn't have it actually. He just put a shield on, and he's like, "Look, you've had a long day. We've had a long week. My guess is everyone who ends up in Omu's had a very hard and long journey to get here. We didn't even want to be here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I feel this is the fairest offer to keep people from dying unnecessarily.
I don't.
That's an
you
ironic
don't have
thing
to
to say.
die.
He's our guide.
Sorry, what's your offer exactly?
That we're going to leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right now?
Go.
Yeah, go.
Like he motions to the rest of his group as you see them pack up. They all begin to funnel out the door. As you see Anders and Shalzar just at the edge of the door, you see Shalzar just kind of flip over and just goes like, gives you a little hand salute, and goes out the door.
Do it. I want to do it.
He's out the door already.
Damn, I was going to try and pickpocket him. Oh, no, I should have done it.
Well, I thought I couldn't feel worse, but I feel worse.
Didn't tell us about the genocide.
I haven't told anyone about that.
It's really rough.
You see Zagmir just kind of cross her legs and kind of sip on like this little ethereal cup of tea. Well, you must have me over more often. This has been a hell of a night so far.
Not now, zigzag. You okay?
I'm just gonna go.
Trance?
Yeah, and if someone can stay watch, and then I'll just leave you in 4 hours, and you can go to sleep. And in the morning, we'll figure out what to do with our friends. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That works.
All right. I'll give a point of inspiration to everybody for the role playing. Oh, and you should have 2 from your previous sheet, Nikki.
Thank you.
All right. So Shep goes off to trance. I assume upstairs or somewhere away from everybody else.
Yes.
All right. It's a rather quiet night. You do hear kind of like the stompings of what seems to be the local vicinity of the King of Feathers.
Do we have the benefits of our ding at this point, or do we have to wait till tomorrow?
No, you just go right away.
Okay. Then I'm going to do a ritual.
Okay.
Divination.
Divination.
Yeah. For purposes of the spell, I'm going to talk to my god or god's servant and ask a single question about a specific goal, event, or activity within the next 7 days. You can answer cryptically with a short phrase, a rhyme, or omen.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to also sacrifice something up that's worth at least 25 gold. And we have 8 pieces of art. So worth 25 gold. Now 7.
Yeah.
All right. So just flare up this little ritual that you're doing to sacrifice the statuette to contact your god.
What is the statuette of?
I'll say it looks like it's a small Omuian person. It looks like maybe they've been like a farmer or like a leather worker or something like that.
Jeez, poor guy. I'm gonna break it in half. That was my plan. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna. Milo sets up his incense because I also have to do that. That are appropriate to my religion, and that's the only kind of incense I have.
You see, Zagmira and Phasma are watching this with great attention.
Okay, and then I sit down, cross-legged with my tiny little legs, and I break it in half, and I start to channel the divine energy.
All right, and who are you contacting?
I'm contacting my deity.
Your deity?
Yeah.
There is no response.
God damn it!
But you do see, as you say, God damn it, and you open your eyes, you do see kind of like a transparent almirage just sitting just out a little bit past the doorway of...
Damn it, Etna! Every freaking moment I walk away from you, you just gotta get more powerful, but I don't hear your voice. What has happened? This freaking Almirage.
You see the almirage just kind of like do like a little clean on its face and just kind of stand on its hind legs with its 2 front paws, just kind of perched forward, just looking at you.
What are you looking at?
You see Zagmir and Phasma, even you, Hess, as you look out, there's nothing out there.
I'm having a day.
You are.
What are you looking at?
The freaking Almirage is staring at me again.
I don't see anything.
It's over there by the door.
It's not.
I know, if no one sees it but me, it's stupid. You're stupid.
You see it just kind of cleans its face again.
Well, you should clean.
You see Zagmir still finishes up her ethereal tea. This has been quite a night.
It has.
You see it begin to hop away. Just and every now and then just sits on its hind legs and looks back at you.
I pull out my holy symbol of Edna, and I break it in half also.
Ooh.
I also can't channel divinity anymore with that, without anything like that, so that's an interesting character choice that I can't go back on, so that's...
Yeah, you snap it in two, and you actually notice the thing was probably made of like balsam wood more than anything. It was painted to look nice, but wasn't very sturdy.
Are you okay?
No. I'm gonna go trance.
You see Zagmir say, I do believe he just destroyed his holy symbol and is seeing apparitions in the night.
That's the impression I was getting, which is why if I asked if he was okay.
I storm upstairs. And I...
It's almost like the changing of shifts between Shep and Milo.
I come down.
Am I the only one who can't trance?
Milo definitely can't trance.
It's that code for like don't bother me right now.
Having a real trancy day today, guys.
Yeah. I come downstairs. What's wrong with him?
I think he found out that his god might not be real.
I have been making fun of him.
I feel bad, but didn't he see this coming?
I don't know. What did he? What caused this? Milo.
Nothing.
He made a divination, and the god didn't speak back. And then he thinks he saw an mirage, but I didn't see anything.
You saw another Omuirage?
Yeah.
There was nothing there.
He said it was there, but I didn't see it.
Milo. I come back up. I go back up the stairs.
What is Milo doing upstairs? How is he trancing?
Milo was like throwing a rock at the wall like the Great Escape.
He's actually bouncing it, but because the rock is not, rubber or bouncy, it actually just like hits the wall, it drops, and he walks over, picks it up, walks back again, bounces it off, tries to bounce off the floor, just hits the floor, he walks over, picks it up, goes back again.
It's a long process.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, not right now.
Okay.
Sisyphusian.
I'm just thinking the last time you saw an Omuirage, I know you might be dealing with some stuff, but the last time you saw an Omuirage, it led us to something really helpful.
It's probably mocking me.
Maybe we should follow it. Maybe it's helping you.
Maybe it's mocking me.
Maybe, but shouldn't we find out?
I mean, not right now.
Maybe it'll help us find our friends.
I don't know. I saw it go out the door. I don't know if it's still there or not.
Do you want to look out the door and see?
I can look out the door, I guess.
Please?
Okay.
You see Milo come about halfway down the stairs, peeks, kind of leans down. Looks like you can see the Omuirage is still just kind of like sitting there, just like almost like not on its hind legs, just like full on bunny sit.
Yeah, it's still there.
Does it look like he's praying for you?
It keeps cleaning his face.
Then doesn't clean.
At
his
least
face,
he's
so-
cleaned.
Yeah.
I guess we can go follow it.
Let's
You better be going somewhere good, buddy. I swear to God.
try some. Let's go. We gotta
Or
try
swear to
some.
whatever at this point, really.
Yeah.
It is nighttime.
Oh, I thought that was the morning.
No, this is still.
No,
night.
it's still night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can go at night.
We
if you
can still
want.
go.
No, I don't think we should. Do you?
Oh, this is your idea, bucko.
No, I thought.
Do you think
Sorry, I thought this was the next day.
Still.
I thought it was the night, but it was okay. That was my interpretation.
I don't think we should go out at night.
This was your idea.
You know,
I walk out
we've
the door.
had a really heavy
Milo.
day. We're full of emotions and feelings, and maybe we should just have a rest right now and
Well, your
not
cleric
a
has just walked out the room.
fatalist. But if it's meant to be, we can follow the Omuirage tomorrow.
So to look up
Yeah.
the rules of the other.
Sorry, that was like a Lindsay error, not a. I thought it was.
No, that's
the
totally
next
fine.
Oh,
day.
we're in it. It's okay. Don't worry.
Sorry.
No, I'm playing it as character.
Okay.
Okay. I follow the Umbra.
Alright.
Okay, I follow Milo. But I stealth.
You see Zagmir and
Should I stay back or should I go with you guys?
What would your character do?
Either way.
River Mist and Flask of Wine are offering to go with you as well.
Okay, then I'll go too.
Okay.
You see Thasma say, "Is it all right? Okay, we'll just stay here then." All right, give me stealth rolls for those that are needed.
21.
Ooh, there you go.
24.
22.
Don't forget you can give. Oh, right. And that's what River Mist and Flask of Wine got. All right. You see, look at my map out because you're on the first promenade. I see. You see this little unicorn bunny begin to hop, and give me an insight check, Milo. Just for Milo.
Ooh. Not many. 15.
Oh, that's perfect. You can see that there's actually kind of like a kick in its step, and it's almost taking like a little bit of happiness as
That's not a happy time, buddy.
you begin to hop along.
Propping it in our face, stupid bunny.
Every now and then, it just every now and then looks back and sees if you're still following.
Yeah, I'm here.
And it hops along until you notice that the ground gets a little bit more moisty, a little bit more watery, more swamp-like as it begins to skirt along the water edge. And you actually notice, and Shep with House and River Mist and Flask of Wine, Flask of Wine says, whatever he's doing, he's avoiding any of the creatures in the area. He's just blindly walking, but I don't, he points out to, there's some veggie pygmies over there, and there's some undead over there. I don't know how he's literally walking this blind, practically, because I don't think halflings can see in the dark.
It's true, I can't.
Milo, you're essentially just seeing this contrast. If it goes behind a plant or around the corner, you can still see the outline. Yeah. But you can still see the Almirage perfectly. It's just leading you through this black city at night. You eventually feel the ground begin to solidify underneath you. The soil becomes more compact as you kind of hear the trees and plants rustle above you. And you actually do hear kind of like a snap of a twig and a moving of a branch. As you look back, you can see River Mist is actually just kind of like keeping their distance, but still following along. And River Mist and Flask of Wine again are just shocked at how Milo is just like kind of zigzagging snake serpentine pattern through the city of just avoiding any of the major things that they are currently aware of.
I nod at them.
You actually find your way and you make yourself a way up to what appears to be like a broken part of a promenade. You've seen a very similar one of where you crash the ship in the Temple of Aijin, but you see as soon as the bunny climbs to the top of it and everyone else climbs up as well, there's no shelter up here. So unfortunately, no more stealth checks at this point, but you see this Almirage bolts and takes off and runs directly north.
Oh, I can't do that, buddy. All right. I try running after it.
All right. You see Milo take off, and Milo, for you, it's all dark. You got kind of like the starscape pattern above you, but it's just black shapes as you begin to run by this little green and gold bunny just running down the middle of this promenade. And I assume everyone else is following. So as you see Milo's kind of huffing like, and you can easily catch up with him if you choose to.
Because I'm short.
Yeah, he's got tiny legs. You want to be right next to him? Do you want to keep your distance?
Yeah, we're right next to him.
Okay, so Milo, you see Shep and House and the guy and the twins actually keep pace with you, and they're just silently just supporting you and not really saying anything, but
it's getting really Central Park at nighty.
As you begin running up, you notice that the cliffs start getting bigger and closer and closer and closer and taller and taller and taller as you come up to a kind of like jungle opening, as it were. Milo, you can't see a damn thing, but you see that the Almirage splits into three simultaneously and just goes in three different directions at the same time.
Oh, you son of a gun.
One off to the left, one straight ahead, and one off to the right. Everyone else, you see Milo come running up and stops in kind of like this opening, and you can see this cracked black obelisk standing in the middle of this plaza, and there's kind of like a small little cave alcove just behind it.
I will follow the bunny to the left.
You follow the bunny to the left.
There's no discernible differences between the actual bunnies, right?
It's very Loki-esque as it just kind of splits off into three in the same movements. Yes, you find your way to the side of the cliff. You see a lot of moss and a lot of plants hanging down, and you see the Almirage look up at you, and then it walks through the plants.
All right, we're going so far, and I walk through the plants.
Yeah, you actually could have sworn this was a cliff face, but you find yourself surprisingly in a tunnel. Pulling aside the heavy undergrowth, you uncover an archway in the cliff face. Stone skulls peer down from the stone, and old bones litter the threshold. As light strikes the entrance, a swarm of bats screeches out from within. As you see,
fucking bats!
As you see House and Shep and the twins, you see this bats come almost like right out of the cliff face, like
I'm Batman.
What he didn't want was bats.
I know, damn it.
But you do notice that as they move through, you can see the glimpest bit of dim light coming from behind. You thought it was like a perfect cliff face.
Yeah.
It was actually just a heavy veil of vines and creepers and ferns and whatnot.
Okay.
I follow into the cliff.
I'm gonna light a candle.
Yeah, it is a perfect, I believe it's 10 feet. Yeah, it is a 10 foot by 10 foot perfect square. The whoever designed this, their stonework was perfect square right angles. You can see small bones of animals, actual bones of like looks like previously humanoid. At the far end, there is a door.
Oh.
Gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Was my god all along.
Welcome to the Ooze religion. We consume everything. Tuesday is wing night.
Do UNT like perfect angles? Just asking.
History check for anyone in the area. Actually, for the twins as well.
I'm two in the moment. I'm not gonna roll.
A natty twins.
Yeah, you know from just basic UNT history, even on the Sword Coast, UNT prefer pyramids and ramps and whatnot. They're not big on perfectly constructed. They like some roundness and some flair, some curves to their architecture.
No, this isn't UNT.
Okay, just checking.
That's a good thing to check.
Milo, at the end, you see a slab of worked stone blocks, the overgrown tunnel, some 20 feet from the entrance. Grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, and in the center of which there are 9 cube-shaped cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3.
Oh.
I worship this now?
I'm kidding.
You see the Almirage go running up to the door, and then goes right through the door.
This looks like a place to put cubes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody went through that door, so I gotta go through that door now.
You're going to go through the door?
I mean, it said the door, so I have to go through the door.
Okay.
I'm following a bunny. I'm following a bunny.
Yeah, okay.
I
okay.
walk.
Do
I
we
walk to the
stay
door.
behind?
You walk to the door. You're standing in front of like the grinning skulls and the.
I open it without checking for traps.
It appears to be sealed tight.
Okay. That was some bullshit.
Probably if we put the cubes in the thing, it'll open the door.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Oh, that was like an ottoman or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We don't have all the cubes.
We don't have all the cubes yet.
No.
But at least...
But we know how to get there now.
Now we know.
Do anyone remember the way? I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
From the
I'm
obelisk, we go left and we follow.
Mm-hmm. It's like literally. It looks like you're literally walking to the cliff face.
Yeah.
Yeah. River Mist and Flask Wine say, "Well, once we know it's here, so we'll just poke around the cliff face until we come into it."
Yeah.
Maybe this is where our friends are. Let's go. Tomorrow.
You think this is where our friends are?
Well, I mean, this is where we have to go.
I
And
think...
there are cubes go into these holes.
But we don't know that it's not UNT, and our friends were taken by the UNT.
Yeah, but the UNT might not have built the place. I don't know.
I think we need sleep.
I'm tired.
We're tired.
Okay.
We're hangry.
Let's go back to... Yeah. Let's go back to the...
You see,
Is there the potential to follow the other 2 or no?
Milo, when you come back, the other Almirages are gone.
Okay.
Well,
But you can see another kind of square tunnel just behind the obelisk. And Milo, you know where the other one went.
I follow that one.
Which one?
The one where I know where it went.
The
Oh, sorry, my misunderstanding. Could you
sorry, yeah. So there's the one where one in front of like the square tunnel. There's a second square tunnel that's not hidden, and the one that went off into like a small little like hovel hole type of thing.
Go to the hovel hole.
All right,
hovel.
hovel hole. As you walk in, you notice that this is a 5-foot type of tunnel. It's very tight and very dark in here.
Not for Milo.
What is your inventory right now?
What kind of stuff do you want to know? I got many things.
Do you have any magical cubes on you?
I don't have the cubes.
Yeah, you
Shep.
do. You have...
No, Shep, I gave you all the cubes.
You gave me all of them? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Then it is a completely black tunnel for you. You do see the Almirage sitting in the middle of the tunnel, and as you feel around, you can actually feel small little alcoves with statues in them.
There's some statues in here, guys. Also, Bobby's waiting at the end.
I walk into the tunnel.
I follow.
As Shep walks in the tunnel, it's almost like an Indiana Jones cinematic. There's 2 alcoves on each side of her, where you see all of a sudden these oil lamps or these oil bowls ignite with fire, and you can see Kubazan, you can see Nang Nang, you can see Shigambi, you can see pop, and you see all these oil bowls light up and brightly illuminate the tunnel. And you can see now, Milo, that the Almirage is actually sitting in front and looking at the Aijin statue as the oil bowl illuminates and kind of dances light across with shadows.
All right, can I inspect the bowl?
Yeah.
17.
17 looks like a regular bowl full of oil that just magically ignited.
Well,
Is there any place to put the cubes?
There's no place to put cubes in here.
well, is there an order to the statues, and is it the order from the story?
Oh, good question.
Yes, there is an order. So at the front of the tunnel, because they face on opposite sides, Moa and Wongo sit opposed each other.
That makes sense.
Aijin and Obalaka sit opposed each other. Papazotl and Cubazon sit across each other.
Could you pronounce it properly, John, please?
Papazotl and Cubazon sit across from each other. And then Nang Nang and Shigambi sit across from each other.
That's only 8.
Yeah. And the Aijin is... Oh, yeah, Aijin and Obalaka.
Nang and who was it?
So who are we missing?
Shigambi.
And Shigambi?
Nang Nang and Shigambi, yeah.
Is there another statue that's not lit?
Nope, those are you only see 8 statues in there.
So what's
so maybe because we only have those. Are those the ones we have?
There's only 8 alcoves.
Yeah, so which one's missing? From your... Just go to the list of Unk?
The flail snow.
Okay, and that's the last one we haven't gone to yet.
No, we have it.
Oh, no. Okay, so Unk. Unk is missing. Interesting.
Huh.
Oh, and I did say Oryx did not go with you. I'll say he's back with the Thayans, because he knows them.
Interesting.
Okay.
Anything else in the room?
Aside from the statues? Nope, that's it.
How big are the statues?
They're maybe like 3.5, 4 feet. They're not very big statues. And they look like they're kind of like fused into the bedrock.
Is the Almirage still there?
The Almirage is now faded.
Okay. Wow.
Might as well. Third time's a charm.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck's Unk doing now?
Yeah. I know, that's weird.
Milo swears now for the record.
Yeah, I know. He's just like...
Potty mouth Milo.
He's had a long
day.
long day.
Milo gets swearsy when he's sad.
That was actually an actual choice. So. I go back to the. I go back and I go into the other place. The one that we can see, the hole that we can see.
The big square one?
Yeah.
This is a 20-foot entrance. Again, perfect square, but just a little bit bigger than the previous one you've been for. A short tunnel ends at a slab of worked stone, whose edges are marked by relief carvings of grinning skulls. 4 lines engraved at the center of the slab cross one another to form a star, with both ends of each line marking the location of a cube-shaped cavity cut into the door. 8 cavities in all. So kind of like a big X, they come down.
Are the skulls different?
Yes, they are different from the ones from the previous door.
Okay.
These ones are a little smaller.
Is the iconography in any way discernible?
Well, they're both skulls.
Fair. But I mean, is it like a different animal?
No, they're all human skulls.
Human skulls?
Okay.
Human skulls, correct.
Well, this place is weird.
Yeah, okay.
But why is... Okay, so the other place... The one place had 9 holes. This one has 8. The other one has 8.
Yeah.
Or 8 little statues. Why no one like Unk?
Let's look at the...
Story.
Live deep in the earth. Well, all the while Unk the flail snow lived deep in the earth. The noise of other animals fighting made her slither up to the surface. And when the day dawned over her shell, the light blinded Ubtao, made his eyes water.
Oh, so Unk was the end of the story.
Yeah.
And Unk was underground.
Okay, so maybe the 4th hole, the 9th hole's underground.
Maybe.
But we also have 2 other places to put
cubes.
To put cubes. So
Do we have to do all the shrines again? Do you think we need like 18 cubes?
no,
No.
John, I'm quit the podcast.
Yeah. Let someone else solve the death curse.
This is what it takes. Grouping.
Yeah. Have fun. Have at it.
We're gonna
motherfucker.
take our riches and get drunk.
Yeah.
We're going back to Waterdeep. We're going to wait for the next module.
Well, I think we should go back. We should sleep. Either way, it sounds like we need the 9th cube.
Yeah, well,
One
I
of
mean,
us missing is Unk, and we don't have Unk. Or
we have Unk.
Yeah.
We should get the 9th cube, but first we have to save our friends.
Yeah, you do notice that when you went in, all of the statues lit up except for Moa.
Moa's the one we don't have, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we have.
You don't have.
We don't have Moa. Oh, in the first tunnel, the left tunnel. The right tunnel.
The right tunnel. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it sounds like we gotta sort of pick a solution to this.
If we, I bet you, there's some sort of, once we have them all, something else will happen, and we have to choose which one we go to.
That's probably my bet. I like the one to the left.
The most, yeah.
It had 9 holes. That felt good.
Yeah. Okay.
That felt right.
So let's have a game of golf.
Back 9.
Yeah, back 9.
Half a course.
Afterwards.
I'm getting real tired though.
Yeah.
As you come out, you see River Mist and Flask of Wine looking at the obelisk, and they say, "Do you guys want to check this out at all, or this looks kind of, it's got writing on it."
Sure. Might as well. We're here, aren't we?
Who wants to read?
What do you need?
Is it Old the Moon?
It's written in common actually.
Oh.
Which is
It
actually
goop a suck it.
Yeah, suck it. Milo swears now. I'll read.
And you'll get that.
Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the seas dry up, and the dead rise. And I, Asarak?
I knew it!
Oh.
That was my theory. Eat it, Miles.
They found this out like 2 episodes ago.
No, I mean, him and I were talking about this like 8 weeks ago. Whether or not this would be, whether or not that particular person would be involved.
The Eternal reap the world of the living, and those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose, one stand between them. In darkness it hides, don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
Oh.
I'm willing to let, because Milo's eccentric enough, and Brennan has a pretty good lore. Milo, you immediately recognize the name of Asarak.
Who's this asshole?
It's like the fucking lich.
Okay.
He's the guy who owns the out of character because Milo doesn't.
Yeah,
Milo
okay.
doesn't know. He's the guy who actually has the tomb, who owns the Tomb of Horrors.
Oh, shit.
He's like the lich of D&D.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If I'm right?
What?
That's it, right? Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah.
You are correct.
And by lich, you mean...
Someone who has ripped his own soul out of his own body.
The Horcruxes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yeah.
But this is like the one. Like
The big guy?
Yeah.
Of D&D?
Of all D&D.
game?
Yeah. We're talking... Yeah.
The whole game?
That's it.
That's him right there.
That's him on the cover?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which we never looked at.
He's the cover model, so you know it's
that
which we've
what
never
Miles
looked at.
do?
Is that the Tomb of Annihilation book?
That's, yeah.
That sucks that we didn't ever put that together. Maybe.
He's also,
Well, we never actually looked in the book. John kept
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
actually also on the cover of the DMG as well.
Oh my god.
Is he on mine? He's not on mine. Is that him?
No, that's not him. That's a Frost Giant, I think.
I got somebody else.
Yeah, I think it's a Frost Giant.
That's a Frost Giant, yeah.
No lich
yeah,
for me.
He's like the guy. The lich.
Yeah, like all the stories you heard about the Tomb of Horrors, that's that dude.
So what's he doing? What is this? Why is he fucking with Omu?
I don't know. I've been following a bunny all night.
Okay. You know what?
We really need sleep, guys.
All right, let's go back.
We're making poor choices
Yeah,
now.
fair. Let's go back to our
Sleep on it.
I don't know, artist studio
Artist
and have
den.
a sleep. Well, you guys can sleep. I don't
Your
know.
artist loft.
My
Can
artist loft.
you leave me back? I really didn't know what I was going.
Yeah, no
I
worries. Can I stealth?
blow
yeah,
up my candle.
yeah, you actually see River Mist and Flask of Wine. It's like, it's amazing you navigated the city pitch black.
That wasn't me. It was a bunny.
The bunny?
Yeah, the bunny. The I was chasing the bunny. The unicorn bunny.
Oh, we just followed you out. We didn't know it was...
Yeah, you can see a bunny.
You new here, bud? I mean, there's been following bunnies all week.
Well, we knew about the one time, but we didn't know that was a...
Yeah, there's
recurring
another
thing.
bunny.
That's fair. I'm having a day.
Milo's angry.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, and the cave with the eight keyholes, the Almirage was in front of it, but it didn't go through the door.
Okay.
with the 8 keyholes with the cube.
Yeah, the cube's
Okay.
in the next.
There.
Okay. So let's all stealth back.
Okay. Everyone gets stealth.
Advantage for all.
Yay.
Oh, okay.
And I'll need it.
I'll make it a group check.
How much is my advantage?
You just
roll
No,
twice.
just roll twice.
okay.
yeah, roll twice, take the best one.
Much better. 21.
21, perfect.
15, I'm stumbling a little bit because I can't see
16.
anymore.
15, 16, you hit more than half of the number 15. You guys can easily stealth back. You do notice that you kind of see that little peak of dawnlight coming up over the cliffs of Omu. As you make it back to the studio, you can see Orvex is sound asleep in his camp bundle, and Zagmir and Phasma looks like they have not slept at all.
All right, we didn't leave you with anyone to keep watch.
It's like, well, fortunately, we were keeping an eye on the door. We weren't sure if you all were coming back or not.
Oh, we're back.
Sorry, we've all had a day. I feel like we're being really rude, but it's just because we're tired.
House, give me an insight check.
20.
20. Woo. When you say, oh, you're having a day, you look over and you can see a flask of wine and River Mist look at each other like, oh man, have we had a day.
No. What did something happen to you guys that we don't know about aside from just narrowly escaping death?
You see them again kind of like exchange glances with each other. As you see River Mist kind of like shakes her head and Flask of Wine kind of nods his head and she shakes her head and he nods his head again. And he's like, look, we weren't at the camp today because we were outside the city.
Why?
And River said, well, we were getting supplies again. And you see him hold up his paw. It's like, no, you can find that stuff inside the city. We were fulfilling a debt we owed.
If you remember the original card, it says that they owed a debt to the They might owe a debt to the Xantarine. I logged that information in my brain.
Nice, yeah, in your brain hole.
Wow, go brain hole.
I can't remember my backstory. Okay. Did everything go okay?
It went better than okay.
Was it the Xantarine?
It was the Xantarine. We have two. We don't work for them, but we are in service of them.
Don't they worship serpents, bud?
No, they use serpents to assassinate people and transfer information.
You can see why I'd be worried though about that, right?
We do. But we owed them several favors, and we cashed in the last of them last night, or I guess tonight.
What favors?
Well, one of them, I guess we only did one. The one favor is if we ever came across someone named Artis Simber, was to let them know where he was immediately.
Okay.
And the second was if we ever come across a treasure trove of money, treasure, coins, anything like that, was to let them know as well and tell them where it is.
So you let them know where our shop was?
We let them know where Omu is. We may have taken your 2 scrolls of sending from you during the trip and used it to communicate with them.
Just when you think this day couldn't get any worse.
No.
I'm sorry, this is like, but it's all been coming to this point.
2-timing cat people.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Yeah. So you're the reason why the UNT attacked us?
Oh, no, the Xantarine aren't here. They're making plans to get here, but that wasn't us. We were fortunately outside communicating with them while the attack happened.
But you let them know where Omu was?
Yes.
Who's this Artis Simber?
Now we're trying to find.
No, I know, but Shep doesn't know that.
We don't know. We thought it would be a 1 in a million shot. But when we saw all the treasure that Milo and Red Ass walked back with from the jewelry shop, we were like, this is a place that pays out, and this satisfies one of the requirements we had. And it also means that, more of our family members will be safe.
Is there anything else you want to tell us?
We inscribed some teleportation runes up at the top of the cliff, so whenever they get their stuff together, the Zents are coming.
Can we reverse that?
Yeah, we can go to any circle we want if we have a teleportation spell. But we need a teleportation spell, which you don't have yet.
I don't...
How are the Wizards of Day, no offense, the most trustworthy here?
Right?
You see he's actually cheer.
No problem, Zigzag. Now,
Why are you telling us now?
Because we felt we owed it to you.
Oh, now you owe it to us.
You don't understand. We had to... The Zents are holding our family hostage, or members of our family hostage.
Insight check. 25.
100% you can actually see tears coming down River Mist's one good eye.
yeah, the cats are being held. That sounds real.
They said if we satisfy one or two of those conditions, they'd let them go. It's not we didn't want to, but we had to.
Did they let them go?
We can only hope so.
You satisfied one of the conditions, did you not?
Well, I imagine the reason why they got us to do the teleport scroll or the teleporting runes was so they could come here and find out for themselves. My guess is that they're going to be like cockroaches. Once one shows up, the rest are going to show up. Because if all these houses are filled with treasure like that one was, they're going to be very interested in Empty City.
Did you warn them there was a giant teleporting T-Rex?
We did not warn them of that.
Well, at least that's some silver lining.
We're sorry, but we had to.
No,
I
it's
understand.
for family. It's fine.
Yeah.
But don't you do it again. Tonight.
You see, Flask of Wine said, well, if you know where Artist Simber is, and if he's in Omu, please let us know.
Who is Artist Simber?
We don't know. We have a vague description of him.
Okay.
He's apparently got an artifact the Zents really want. But very much the same thing. If we ever find him, find a way to contact them.
I mean, haven't you already honored it, though? Do we really need to tell him where Artist Simber is now that your family is safe?
Well, I
Do
mean...
we really want to do more favors for these people if they're that kind of person?
You've already fulfilled one thing.
Right, and we still have the Artist Simber. We're hoping that Omu gives them enough money that they just let our family, our members go.
You can have all of mine.
You see River Mist and Flask going kind of like choked up at like... But this is why you're here as well. Find treasure, adventure.
No, we're here to solve the death curse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, well. You can have whatever you need from us. You could have just asked.
Well, we don't know if it's a money thing they wanted. Like, the Zents don't always they operate in sideways types of manners that you may not owe them money, you may owe them a favor, or you may pay them back with murdering somebody or stealing something. It's not all cash and coin with them. But they are coming. They know where Omo is.
Are you hiding anything else about these Zentarina, what the instructions they've given you?
Aside from let them know where big treasure hoards are and where Artist Simber is, that's all they had us on the leash for.
19 on insight.
Yeah, they actually look kind of like broken and exhausted, just kind of getting this weight off of their shoulders.
Okay.
They know they've done wrong, but they had to do it.
All right. Rest up.
So the positive side is that the Zents are so big now, it's going to take them time to mobilize down here. So we've got a couple of days. This is a week in advance problem. Because Group B just dealt with this.
Oh, no. I mean, are they inherently hostile? Do we have to worry about them?
They're opportunistic. They seek to make as much profits as possible. If they think they can exploit us, they'll try. If they find just even...
How did you get in with these people?
it's dinosaur racing can put you in the hole pretty deep.
That's fair. I understand that.
All you had to say. If you'd said that on day one, we would have been on your
It's
side.
fine.
It all connects.
Why don't we all get some rest?
Sounds like a good plan.
I'll figure out what to do in the morning.
All right, as you all bed down for the night, feeling slight betrayals, bits of survival, bits of anxiety, and twangs of anger and frustration, you manage to get a good 8 hours solid sleep of night, or solid sleep of rest as you go to bed at early morning. You sleep through the day, and I think that's a good place to call a mini break to try and sort out our feelings and wind down.
Marty.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. We will be right back. Sometimes as a DM, you're just kind of a little conflicted with, do I pour on too much story? It just felt like it all came out in this one episode, and just when it rains, it pours. You had the stuff with Shep's backstory, had the stuff with the twins, and oh man, that is a cut that stings. That is one that really, watching the players go, just kind of like that look of shock and dismay of just betrayal that came out. And yeah, it's, as a human being, you're like, oh no, I feel so bad. But as a DM, you're just like, mwah, yes, this is what the story is all about. This is what this game is all about, because the looks on their faces when the revelation of River Mist and Flask of Wine came out was just, it was so good. It's those small little decisions, those small little choices that you do at the start of a D&D campaign that just come along and affect the main story down the road. And that's it. It's almost an infinite choice of possibilities. That's why I love this game, is watching people's choices happen and then seeing that even like the small, like Milo buying the knife in Port Nyanzaru, and how much of an influence it has had, or an effect it has had now that it's been given to Orvex, and they've built this friendship around with him. And all these small little hints, if you take the time to go back and listen, there are small little hints about what they're doing and why they're doing it. And it is, oh man, it feels good to reveal a plot point, but at the same time, you still feel a little bit of residual guilt as they discovered it and it kind of drops on the lap, and now they have to deal with it. But that's Dungeons and Dragons. It's dealing with tough consequences in life, dealing with tough decisions, and how do you move forward and how do you carry on with the adventure. So that is going to be it for this week. If you've had a moment like that in your D&D game, please let us know. Just send us a tweet at Diecast Podcast, and we'd love to hear from you. Also, happy Thanksgiving for all the Canadians that have celebrated it the past weekend, and happy early Halloween for those who like to get up all dressed up. And as we say in Canada, dinner before dessert. That's why our Thanksgiving's in October. Not the real reason, but it's more of a scheduling thing. But turkey and pumpkin pie for everybody. I'm just rambling right now. Let's get into the rest of the story, because it was very cathartic, kind of just like this release of emotion and story that finally just got put out there on the table. So it was great to play, and it was great to listen back to it. And again, for timeline wise, this episode, or the way the timeline tracks, this happens 5 days before any of the Group B stuff that happened. So it's kind of like a weird Quentin Tarantino jumping back and forth, Pulp Fiction-esque. So before any of Group B happens, this is what happened inside Omu, and you kind of get the feeling that Group B's dealing with a little bit more of a population inside the city. So that is it for this week. I hope everyone had a great time. Hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Remember, please give us a follow on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Please give us a subscription and leave a rating review. That'll help us out a lot and help us just let us know what's going on in your life and what you're looking for in D&D. And I think that's it. Please have a great week and a weekend. Please get your Halloween supplies already, and please play a lot more games. And don't forget, hug a family member. Tell them how you feel. Let them know that you love them. And I will see you all next week. Again, congratulations to our winners last week for the Dyson V giveaway. Those dice are going out in the mail this week. Hooray! And we got some more news coming up for season 5 and some more interesting stuff. But again, rambling, I apologize. It's my Canadian showing out. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Have a great fall. Have a great Halloween. I will see you next week. All right, we are back from break proper. Oops, as I knock some stuff around. And we get some time to absorb, process, go through the feels of everything we've discovered. Betrayals, questioning our fates.
Bunny rabbits in the night, exchanging glances.
I kind of want to call this episode Mr. Bunny's Emotional Ride.
It's like fourth Beatles album.
So yeah, it is. We'll say mid-morning as you all awaken.
Well, Milo actually was going to wake up early, and he's
Okay.
going to be actively cooking breakfast, like aggressively cooking breakfast.
Aggressively, are you a good cook?
No, I grew up in the streets.
Okay.
So no.
Well, it's technically you're in the streets right now.
Yeah, but I like cook like rats and things.
You actually don't find any rats in the area.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I wasn't going to cook rats. I'm saying that's my
what you
cooking
have.
experience.
Here it is, rats.
You can find some of the meat and some of the supplies you've taken from what remained. Actually, that gives me a good. Let me roll D12. You have 10 days worth of supplies for your
That's not bad.
small group. 10 days. Based of all your Camadin and giant crocodile.
Do you still have any pickled grung?
That's the only thing we have. The only thing that can survive the fire.
Pickled grung. It's a little warm now.
Yeah.
So you see Zegmir and Phasma sitting down, and I say, "So, what is the plan? I assume you want to get your friends back, and also, what did you find up following this mystical phantom bunny or Almirage? Sorry,
Cooking eggs. Sorry.
House wakes up. Why does it smell like burning? Is something on fire again?
Yeah, but it's fine. It's just Milo's doing a good job cooking. Everything's fine.
I just do the devil's work.
It's okay. Everything's good.
Got it controlled burning.
Yeah.
Wink,
I go up to River Mist and Flask of Wine. I'm like, listen, I don't like that you lied to us, but I understand why you did. And if they don't release your family after this is over, you can count on me to get every single one of them until we get your family back.
yeah." You see River Mist with her one good. I think, well, technically, it was just a mission of truth. We didn't see Flask of Wine just like smack her in the head.
A mission of truth?
Omission of truth.
Mission of...
You can't say Omo.
Yeah, mission of truth. That's your...
That's the name of the episode.
That's great.
Brilliant. I'll give you inspiration for that.
But I'll help you if they don't live up to their side of the bargain.
Well, if they find the amount of treasure that we found, I imagine they will be happy.
Okay.
We hope. That's what we're hoping for.
Okay.
But it is the Zentarum. They like to, as we said before, find a weakness and exploit it.
Yeah.
So here's hoping for the best, but thank you.
No, I'm feeling a little murdery, so.
Hot stuff coming through.
Oh, this looks great, Milo.
Oh, thank you.
What is it?
Breakfast.
Did you say eggs earlier?
Well, I thought they were eggs. They're not eggs.
Are these eggs? Why does it look like a shoe?
Well, there. What was that? There's a bunny rabbit outside. Gotta go.
I subtly. I use my excellent sleight of hand to pretend to eat it to make Milo feel better.
Right. Contest against his passive perception.
Passive perception?
Yeah, so you just got to roll and add your sleight of hand and get higher than his PP number.
You said pee-pee.
Oh no. 10.
Nope.
Milo, as you're just kind of outside, oh, look, the bunny. You look through the window and you see Shep's clearly doing tossing it off the side as she tries to eat it. It clearly splats against the back of the wall.
Well, that's a good way to start the day.
Much like playing hide and seek with a toddler, House pretends it's the best meal ever.
House, I have some disappointing news for you. It is probably one of top 5 worst meals you've ever tasted.
That's for the DM, so you know it's true.
The shoe leather wasn't cooked properly.
It's so good!
Thank you.
You think he used some of the pickled rum sauce.
I wake up super early to soften the leather.
How did you ever make a meal this delicious? You should be very proud of yourself.
I am proud. And with that,
I think I
Milo eats
have
the
to
dry
use the
rations.
You see,
House is throwing up in a corner somewhere.
Like a beer bottle.
Or that like noise that they make them.
you see Ordix observes everything, and he also eats dry rations. And the Thayans will as well. So as you finish up breakfast, you see Zegmir approaching. It's like, well, since Shep is feeling murdery today, and you want to reclaim your friends, if you can find a way to disguise yourself or get inside, we have a contact that can help you out.
Okay, so where are we going? Where are they based that they would take these people?
Probably the Fane of the Night Serpent. That is their giant religious underground fortress structure underneath the Imperial Palace.
Awesome. That's this thing, right?
So the big circle, yeah.
Okay.
She says the main entrance is in the northern part. It's a giant ramp leading down. You can't miss it.
Okay. So disguise ourselves as UNT?
As purebloods, yes. There is an active trade. From what we've been able to observe, there's an active trade economy of slaves that come in. Cannibals bring them in. Different UNT bring them in.
We're gonna have to Chewbacca you in there.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I'm into it.
Wait a minute. Are they... And she turns to Milo. Are they saying that I can't be a bipuss this time?
I'm saying you probably shouldn't. You can. You can do whatever you want.
You see
I need to
Zegmir
think
go,
about it.
I have no idea what that is.
It's better you don't.
Yeah.
Until you do. But I probably won't do it. Probably.
Probably. Distraction.
It works as a concubine in the harem. You can find the name. His name is, its name is Ishmakal.
Ishmael?
Ishmakal.
Call me
Ishmael?
Ishmakal.
Yeah.
Ishma, call me on the cell phone.
Oh, God. That was a reach.
We don't.
Was it though?
Was it?
We don't know what form he's taking right now. He is what's known as a doppelganger.
Oh.
Okay.
Shep.
What?
That bad?
Doppelgangers can look like whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's bad. It could be even one of us.
I look at both of you, like, suspiciously.
Probably not.
You know what we should do?
That would be a
Just in
long,
case-
slow burn job.
Yeah.
If this doppelganger at one point maybe tries to be one of us and we're all confused, maybe we should have like a code word or a question and answer.
Just put your hands up.
like
What does this mean?
Let's call back to the first 3 seasons.
like a safe word.
What do you
Or
want?
a
What do you want? What do you
question
want
and
the safe
answer.
word to be?
Or a question and answer that only we would know. Like a phrase.
Something a doppelganger would never say.
Yeah, something.
Bye.
I know that was all over.
Oh, maybe.
Fortnite's hour.
Or
Secret handshake.
maybe like.
Secret ham shake.
Handshake.
You have to
With a ham?
Yeah,
Shake
you
a
gotta
ham?
Shake a ham.
I don't think that's helpful.
No.
No.
What do you think, Housey?
Well, I was thinking something bipuss related because I wanted to resurrect it, but you do make a good point that a lot of people know what that is. Unless it could be something about wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
No, that was a
That was a big, that was a hit.
Yeah.
That was like top 40.
Yeah.
Partners are up to. What about?
It's on their Spotify.
What about Ponderosa?
Oh!
It was on the side of the hat, though.
But
Have you seen the hat?
It was
It
the
was on the
Ponderosa
hat.
hat, but
Yeah.
maybe... Oh, how about this? Where do you eat? the ponderosa with my hat. That would be the correct response. Where do you eat the ponderosa with my hat?
You see, Orvis said, but none of us are wearing hats right now.
No,
It's
just
okay.
It's all right.
Do we agree?
Yes.
Hey. Agree.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
All right.
Where do you eat?
This is truly the Omuission of Truth episode.
Omuission.
All right, so you're gonna have to Chewbacca me in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Chewbacca in there. Unrelated note, I sort of need a holy symbol to cast spells.
Okay. What would you like to be your holy symbol?
Bunnies seem like they're
I
kind
know. Do you want the bunny cube?
Do we need the cube?
We do, but
Yeah.
you can hold it for now.
Does it have to be a thing?
Has to be an item, yeah.
Can it be a live item?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't have to be live. It
I
can't
mean,
be,
sorry, can it be alive? Like, does it have to be an inanimate thing?
It just has to be a holy symbol. It just has
Could
to be
you-
representative of.
Oh, actually
deity.
representative of a deity?
Yeah.
Could you worship Snake Kite?
That's what I was going to suggest. That's what I was asking.
I think it has to be an object, not a creature.
Or
Okay,
Leonard.
well, I mean, you seem to. Are any of the figures we saw that were the 25 gold when we came here? Any of them bunny-like?
Can you paint me one?
Oh,
You can in fact make your own if you have an ending spell. So you'd be able to. Actually, rolling exceptionally well on my percentile dice, I will say that one of the statuettes is in fact of Aijin the Almirage.
Aha!
There you go.
Thank you. Well, you haven't steered me wrong yet. Unlike you, Etna.
Yeah.
Shakes
Just
his
bunny
fist in the air.
Also, we have to stop by a church when we get back, for the record,
Okay.
with your stabbies.
Okay.
What? Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Why?
Everything's fine.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
The villains of season
Yeah.
4 Group A this whole time.
Yeah.
Just leaving a path of destruction.
No one saw it coming.
Murderer. Okay. Well, I mean, we should probably plan.
All right.
What
well,
to do.
We can disguise. I can disguise as a shorter
Yes.
True blood.
Yes.
Ugh.
I can disguise using disguise self, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
As a pure blood UNT.
Yep.
And then I
You-
can
Be
be
fake prisoner.
fake prisoner.
So just a reminder that the disguise self is all illusion, so any physical contact, they're going to know right away that you don't have scales on your skin. In fact, be like, hey, these scales feel like fur.
Okay, so you and I can both disguise ourselves as true bloods with eczema. No one likes touching things with eczema.
That's true.
A snake person with eczema.
Well, like, as extra skills.
That seems very biased.
Yeah. All right. And then once we get in there, how do we know your contact?
Find the harem room,
Wow.
and then they can probably find, well, I mean, if you have, in theory, slave prisoners with you, they may put you in the prisoner pits right away.
I have a couple suggestions. I think that you as our prisoner should be in the middle, but also as a safety buffer. So we're at the front and the back. Milo should probably be in the front. I should probably be in the back. As for you being a prisoner, we want to give it the illusion that you're actually, imprisoned, or rather bound. But maybe we should give you something that you can very easily snap out of in case you need to bolt.
You see...
BDSM basics. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see
we
as
already
a-
have our safe word question.
Yeah.
It's very long.
It's a long one.
Zagmir actually says, well, we do have some manacles that we could probably jury rig to pop open.
Perfect.
I also have locate creature and locate object. So if you can remember something that they had, I can try and locate the object if it was like a personal thing that they probably still have on them. Like a shirt.
Locate person would work as well if you had it.
I don't have locate. That's a Matera spell.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I only have creature and object.
Is like a UNT a creature?
UNT is a creature.
Oh, it is.
So, yeah, but we don't know any specific UNT.
Yeah.
No, but what about... Sorry. No, I guess this Ishmael.
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 What
I
is
think
he?
I think it's a monster.
It's a creature, technically.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's humanoid, so it would count as person.
It's
like,
that's the
that's
doppelganger.
Yeah. So.
But we can locate the friends at least if we can remember like Red Ass's shirt.
Okay.
I was trying to think of an object they may have had together. Possibly some of the treasure or...
Yeah, Radass had half the treasure.
I looked at his butt a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you remember his
Do you remember what his butt looks like?
Milo remembers what his
Locate his ass.
He's not an object, guys.
We
I
will
definitely
locate
object
that
to
object. That object.
I can say you can definitely either locate his treasure or his clothes.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we have some backup plans. I think we just go in there and we group A it.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
You see, Zagmir said, we've never been down to the front of the door, but we can lead you to it.
Okay.
Wait. Should we make up names? Like fake sneak names?
Seymour.
Zagmir says, one more important question. Does anyone here speak Draconic?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you remember I had to talk to that. It was like way back. I was the only person who could talk to a creature.
Holy shit, so do I.
I think House does as well.
Do I? Where's my languages?
Oh my god, I
Eat it, Group A. We're Group A.
do! If your name is Seymour, my name is Hissy.
Is he? All right.
Done.
Done.
Womp, 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 womp.
Okay. Hopefully
we
that
need a
Carl
back-
statement isn't there.
Do we need a backstory about why we have you as a prisoner? Maybe.
figure-
No slave.
Yes.
Okay.
We
simple.
bring home.
Yeah.
They talk like cavemen.
I don't know.
He says, Zagmir says, no, they actually speak quite eloquently. If you,
I probably shouldn't talk.
No.
Like at all.
Maybe.
it's kind of like a patois of common and common and draconic, but it's mostly draconic.
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 You can pick up on it pretty easily. So Zagmir leads you throughout the city, throughout the day. It's relatively quiet. Also rolled really poorly on any random encounters for both groups, unfortunately.
Great.
She does bring you to the north end of the palace, and you can almost immediately kind of like hide in this bush around the palace wall. And you can see this big ramp that slants down, and you can feel like kind of the humidity kind of gathers in. You feel it gets warmer and warmer as you
Gross.
it looks like it'll get warmer and warmer as you get down to the ramp. She says, "Well, now is the time. We'll wait back at the artist loft studio thing."
So expensive now.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Gentrification of Omu is disgusting.
Once the Zents move in, the prices go right up.
It's right by the Drake.
Oh, that's funny.
that's
funny. The contest of Dungeons and Dragons. Well done.
It's just the three of us, right? We're not.
Yes, unless you want to bring Orvix does not want to come.
Yeah, no. That's
No,
fine.
we're not. We wouldn't willingly put
Wouldn't
anybody
willingly.
into a slavery.
Yeah. No,
That's not group based
for
thing.
me.
That's not what
That's more of a group B thing, guys.
Yes, suck it, Group B.
Oh, this is gonna get amazing.
Okay.
I like this trash talking.
Yeah.
They're probably
We're all
not
just
trashing us at all.
upset. No, I know. They're probably like,
Hey, I want them to do so well.
Well,
It's like, suck it!
yeah, the worst.
All right, so
Eat a bag of dice.
Brennan, if you can haul out your monster manual and show Nikki what a UNT pure blood looks like.
Okay.
Near the back.
Oh,
This might
that's
take me
cute.
a while.
Oh, that's all beast and stuff. You gotta go further in.
There was a really cute little weasel thing.
Little weasel
That was really
thing.
cute.
Oh, there's an abomination.
That's Carl Snakeman.
That's yeah.
There's a Malison.
He's on the other page, I think. Is that wrong?
Nope. There's only the Malison and then the
Neither of these are-
abomination.
No, there she is.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
that's us.
that's a
Whoa.
pure.
So you wanna be pure?
Whoa, that's what Hissy's gonna look like.
It's sexy.
Hissy's sexy
So
motherfucker.
essentially, Zegmir explains that the way UNT culture works is the more humanoid you look, the lower down in society. Like you're kind of like a third or fourth class citizen.
Oh.
And the more snake-like you look, the higher up you are.
Oh, I'm gonna look like that?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm not
We're gonna be
high
low
up
on the
there at all.
totem.
So you're
very low.
you're going to be looking essentially humanoid with snake scales and green skin and snake-like eyes.
Because we can't look anything but humanoid with this guy's self.
Yeah,
So that's our only option.
Okay.
But those are the purebloods?
those are the pure bloods. Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
the second lowest rank you can get.
Oh.
Wait, we can't look anything but humanoid?
Yeah.
How did I do
or
bipus?
Like that's why it was a bipus because we couldn't do 8 legs. We had
Oh,
to do-
of course,
Yeah,
of course.
you couldn't
Only
have
two
like a
legs.
snake
That was the
tail.
whole point.
Yeah.
It was a bipedal
Yeah, yes, the
puss.
bipedal puss. Okay, yes, now I remember.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can't change the amount of limbs I think it was.
Right,
Okay.
right. Okay.
All right. Well, this is what I'm gonna look like.
Are you sexy too?
Are you a sexy woman?
Only you can tell me.
Maybe Seymour?
Yeah. Well, Seymour.
Thank you.
Does everybody have their names and secret identities? Shep has been.
I'm manacled with the jury rigged.
I'm hissy
Manacles.
and I'm sexy and ready to party.
Query: is there a password to get in?
She said we don't. We see tribes of people and other UNT just show up with prisoners. So I imagine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we got this.
All right.
I'm gonna rough you up a little bit.
Okay.
I rough up her hair.
Your hair's been tousled.
House takes some dirt from the ground and rubs it in her face and in other parts of her body.
You actually see the chewinga appear on your shoulder, House or Shep, and begins to rebraid your hair.
Convenient.
He's back.
Thank you.
She's
Does
back.
that mean I get a restoration?
It does not know.
It's just pretty hair.
It's just bring my
This wants your
okay.
hair to look nice,
All right. Aw, thank you.
and then fades away.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, don't come in. I don't want you to get hurt, buddy.
That was adorable, but kind of ill-timed.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
All right.
You know?
Okay. So me moo mama, me moo mama.
So a wide passage
Just like-
slopes down to a set of bronze doors. Coiled serpents decorate the metal with a sliding hatch at a head height. 4-inch wide holes pierce the base of each door. So very much like Return of the Jedi in Jabba the Hutt's palace. Kind of like the slot. As you approach and you feel that humidity just kind of like condensing on top of you. As it's Milo, Shep, and then House as your marching order.
Okay.
This is head height for House. So Milo, you're a little...
Yeah, I'm only like I think 5 feet, or no, I think the maximum I can be is 5 feet, or just under 5.
You wanna say hi?
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna do it. We're on it.
Okay.
Dong, dong, dong. As you see the slat just almost instantly, you hear in this broken draconic and common, like, yes?
I smack Shep and go, quiet, name.
Oh.
Who did that? Who said that?
Um,
I'm not true.
we have a new prisoner.
Slave.
Slave.
Sacrificial slave.
Sacrificial slave. Sir.
You see the slot close, and then you see, you hear kind of like metal grinding on metals. You see both doors begin to slide open, and you can see 2 UNT standing guard. Or, sorry, just 1, sorry.
Yay.
Sup.
As you come walking in, says, "You look new here."
No, I've been around.
Just transferred.
Give me a deception check, but with advantage because you are speaking in Draconic.
So that's twice, right?
Yeah, twice and take the highest.
Oh, good thing I have advantage.
Better.
17.
17.
When I was 17.
I spoke some very good draconic to
As
some
you
UNT.
as you go stepping over, you notice that there's actually like
My
grates
name was
on the ground.
Lucy. Sorry.
You notice that there are grates on the ground, and you can see they contain just writhing masses of snakes as you kind of have to step over each of the bars.
Just regular snakes.
Feels like home.
It's like, all right, take them to processing, and then put them in the slave pits.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
That you know where that is, right?
Absolutely.
Actually, I mean, she does, but I don't. I'm fairly new, and I'm also, I mean, as a pureblood, I'm not exactly the brightest bulb in the box.
You're the worst looking. You're almost a brood guard yourself. You're so tiny.
I know. I'm working on it.
But if she knows, she can take you.
Okay.
I don't want to waste my time with you anymore.
You know, right?
Can we get further enough away so that he can't hear us?
Yes. So,
I lied about it because we said we've been here before.
before you actually say that, so here are your options. There's a small, I'm going to hold it like this. There's a big kind of open hallway that goes further down, and there's a small little hallway off to your left.
I think it's the small hallway.
You think it's a small one?
It's processing. It's not like the main center.
Okay.
That's how I'm interpreting
I'm trusting your judgment here.
It's not judgment, it's just a guess.
It's up to you.
Based on wild optimism.
You're supposed to be the one who appears intelligent in this.
I have a question. Is there anybody who's not the guard who's kind of like hanging out?
In this area, no.
No. Okay. Are there any signs that go this way to processing?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. Do I hear any noises that suggest that there might be processing
Or
happening?
do we see any drag marks on the floor?
Give me a perception check or investigation check, your choice.
Perception forever.
Yeah, perception for me too.
I'm gonna be burning inspo. Unless you roll
13.
That was a waste of an inspo.
Oh.
8.
It looks like this area is really well traveled. You can see everything from like muddy animal prints to cart marks to a whole. It looks like this is just like a general, like stuff comes in the front gate and just kind of mills around here for a bit. It's empty at the moment,
Okay.
but that's the best you can see from the marks on the ground right now. And it's all stone flooring underneath you.
Just go.
I think
We
we
got
should
to be your confident.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go down to the left, the small hall.
Okay. As you head down this hall, you can see that there's almost about 30 to 40 feet down the hallway. You can see two UNT not apparently, but standing in front of a door and guarding it. They both look over at you. They both see Shep with the prisoner, and they just kind of nod and go back to standing their business.
I kneecap Shep.
Oh!
Quiet, Maeve!
Give me a performance check, Shep.
No, I hit her for real.
Oh,
Yeah. Just getting me back for every time I punch you in the face.
It's my time.
that time to shine.
Fair.
You see, you've never seen it quite before, but if snakeheads could hiss and chuckle, they do so at Shep.
Snakeheads could chuckle.
How much chuckle could a snakehead chuckle if a snakehead could chuckle?
Chuck.
Chuck.
Check.
Lots. Lots and lots. You notice this hallway opens up into a bigger room just about 10 feet past the guards.
I mean, nod at the guards and we walk past.
Yep.
Confidence.
Yes.
Our posture is great.
Yes.
You enter a room, and a bloodstained altar stands in the middle of this room.
Wow.
It has shackles bolted to the top, and niches carved into its side. Housed in each side of the niche is a human skull.
Oh, God.
Grooves run down the altar to gutters on the floor, allowing spilled blood to drain into the walls. A clay urn overflows with wet bones and gore, and there's a portcullis at the side.
What is that?
That's a sacrificial table. That's
A
what that is.
portcullis?
A portcullis, like a series of bars,
like a gate.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
a
I've
metal
never
gate.
heard of that before.
Like
Okay.
an up and down metal gate.
And up and down.
Okay, and up and downsy.
As you get closer to the skulls, they immediately begin to chant in like a rhythmic humming.
Oh, God.
This is my jam.
I think we're in the wrong room.
Pretty fucked up.
No, I mean they nodded at us. I think we're in the right room, but let's check out that portcullis over there.
You do also see in the room there are what's known as 6 UNT brood guards. They look kind of like demented human, almost like the crossover from humanoid to UNT didn't quite go the full way. It looks like there's a little bit like sentience behind their eyes, but they're all kind of like gnarled over, completely covered in scales. Their faces and heads are slightly deformed between human and snake. They have long claws and just kind of sit there as
I shouldn't be.
very,
Kill me.
very, very much so. But there is a portcullis that you could get to.
Let's go to the portcullis, Maeve.
Yeah.
I don't know any of their info.
There is a lever on the side of the wall next to the portcullis.
Let's pull it with confidence.
I I pull it with the utmost of confidence.
You hear like a chink and like just kind of like this chain on metal rotating like ka-tunk, 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 as you see the portcullis raise up.
Good, we've done this before, obviously.
You see the brood guards just kind of look at each other curiously at Milo, just like saying things like that. As you walk into this room, you see the stench of sweat fills the humid air. Oops, sorry. That's the wrong one.
It does not.
Wait, it is actually quite pleasant in here.
It is lovely.
Breeze fills the air.
There's one where you're captured and one where you're not captured.
Uh-oh.
I can feel it coming in the
Well, we gotta pay licensing. Gotta pay licensing.
Oh no.
You see muffled sobs and moans rise from 4 pits with circular iron grates covering them. A chain hooked to each grate stretches over a pulley, bolted to the ceiling, and coils around an iron winch which are set into a nearby wall. Iron manacles dangle from hooks on the south wall. To the north, a faintly glowing stone disc covers the floor on an otherwise empty alcove, and carved into the top of the disc is a serpentine symbol. Give me an Arcana check, House, and only for trained in Arcana.
I have a 6.
Yep.
Ooh,
So
yes.
roll a d20 and add a 6.
Use an inspiration.
Yeah. So I do it again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Clutch inspo.
25.
Clutch bow.
Clutch
House,
bow.
you've heard of these before. You've studied them before in your well brought up sorcery and wizarding school, or actually wizarding school. This is a teleportation pad.
Oh, guys.
Okay.
It looks rather complicated, and you think only someone with the Arcana skill could actually use it.
Someone like me.
Yes.
Someone like you.
So, guys, I think I found a teleportation pad. And I think I know how to use it. I think.
Okay. That's good.
You hear from one of the pits just this voice come up. Mung!
Cool.
What?
I think he wants Mung.
Like the bean?
I think so. We're all out.
Mung!
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 No, we're not supposed to make a lot of
Mung! You hear someone say, is somebody up there? Who's up there?
Who are you?
Are you answering in common or draconic?
Like the patois, both.
You hear someone say, it's like, my name's Olama. My airship crashed not too long ago and I got captured by the UNT.
We got him. She got it.
I don't get it.
I was doing a President Obama finding Osama bin Laden.
Olama. Is actually.
Okay. Olama. Okay, I got it.
I was on the Star Goddess before it crashed. I've been here for weeks.
Why do you say Mung?
Can we?
Who's got a list of all the names from the Star Goddess?
I don't know if I do, to be honest, but I can.
You actually hear someone say, Olama, are you alive? It's like, yeah, Captain, is that you? Mung!
Is the captain a Mung now?
No.
She's like, no, this is a goblin that's with us.
Oh.
I'm
Weird.
confused.
Yeah. Ask them what the captain's name is. And make it sound like you don't care or want to know.
Who are you saying this to?
It's Milo.
It's like, Captain, yeah, I'm here. Radass is here with me. I don't know where the others are. It's like, well, someone shut that thing up that keeps yelling Mung. Mung!
Can they pull me over to so they can see me?
I actually go across the room is there a spot close to the door behind a wall that wouldn't be able to be seen from the other room?
Oh yeah, easily. It's a 20 by 25 foot room.
So Olama isn't the thing saying Mung?
No.
Okay, that's where I was confused.
Mung is Mung, I
Mung
think.
is Mung. It's a group situation.
Yes.
I understand.
I cast silence, originating. How big is the room?
20 by 25 feet. It's square or rectangle, I suppose.
So I cast it half half in the room, half sort of out of the room, so that
Got-
sound can't pass through it.
Perfect.
And then, okay, we can talk now. You can talk.
Thanks.
Radass!
Like, Shep, is that you?
Yes!
How did you get in here? Are you captured?
No! It's complicated. How do we get you out?
The chains. We're all manacled. We gotta open up the gate with the hook and then lower the hook down to pull us out one at a time.
Okay.
They're like there's.
We can't just rip the chains and use your magical rope to get you out.
Well, we're all manacled down here. We'd have a hell of a time because everything's slimy and covered in algae.
They also have no idea we have a rope that's magical.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah, but I'm saying I have it.
Oh, okay.
Can we not use the rope somehow instead of nonsense?
Instead of nonsense.
Well, we still have to open up
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, and it would only be able, well, no, because it's up to 3,000 pounds, so we can get them to climb out simultaneously once we get the thing open.
Yeah,
right?
there's four grates, by the way, and the voices are coming from 2 different grates.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do.
Are there levers for each grate?
There's like a winch to wind it up. So you
There's
put
a
the
winch?
hook over it, and it lifts up the grate. And if you want to get someone out, you
Why
put the
don't-
hook down.
Why
should
don't
get badass.
you pretend you're putting me down into one, and I'll go and...
From your vantage point, the brood guards can't see in here, so...
Even better.
And we have no sound coming out of here, so let's crank it up.
Let's get
Okay,
Radass
all right.
first.
So
For the inevitable, I told you so.
yeah. So crank.
Yeah.
So
Crankety crank.
Do some
Crank,
crank.
crank.
you going to crank Olamas, or are you going to crank Radasses?
Radasses.
We don't know a llama. Could be a dick. We don't know.
Dick.
She was on the Star Goddess, though.
Yeah, well, we'll get her out too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radass,
Yeah.
we know.
Radass
so
is
him first.
Yeah.
And he's strong.
And he's strong.
Okay.
Better the rat as you know.
So you open the crank. It just, it takes about 10 minutes just to like open
10
everybody.
minutes.
Jesus.
Well,
That's a big crank.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very heavy grate. In
Oh,
fact,
man.
actually, does someone need to do a strength check? Nope, you're okay because you got the key. You got the hook. But yeah, to get the captain, you get to Radass out. And that is all they have with them.
And llama.
A llama.
Olama's in a different hole.
Okay.
So the captain and Radass, we got it.
Mhm.
Okay.
And can we undo their manacles somehow?
You have to lock.
You can.
Yeah, you
I
can
can-
pick the lock.
What do I do?
Actually, I can.
So give me a thieves' tool dexterity check with proficiency and your dexterity and proficiency check plus a d20.
I'll do the other one too.
Okay.
20.
20. You successfully unclick Radasses.
23.
You successfully
Nice.
like they were just not even in the way. It's
Yeah.
like, put your things your latches in and click off they come.
I sort of get away from Milo and House for 2 seconds, and I run over to Radass and I shove my tongue in his mouth.
Who can sit there?
It's that post hangover type of breath where whatever environment he's been in, it feels.
I don't care. I'm just going to town in his face.
Whoa. How does Milo feel about this?
Milo's.
He's
really,
into it? Okay.
No, he's not into it. He's more like, oh. It's on that team.
You see him pull back and say,
Milo.
"We'll attend this matter. This is not the time. We will attend this matter once per se."
So romantically technical.
Yeah, sorry. I just, I'm glad you guys are okay.
Milo gestures to Captain Bravewing. Huh?
We'll address this matter. when we can.
That's fair.
So let's get Llama out.
Yep.
Olama.
Olama, you easily. She's got a couple, or she's got the goblin in there.
Oh, actually, let's check the other two first, because we've only heard from these two. And
Yeah.
there's 2 other holes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might be more interesting things than a llama
Okay.
and a mung thing. The guy that keeps yelling mung is going to break our
Yeah.
cover.
Oh, totally.
You do find Phalanx, and you can find Brax, Nahar, and Veloid.
Whoa.
Sweet. Let's do that.
It looks like they've all been beat up pretty badly, but they're not dead essentially.
Yeah. Okay. Can we unlock them as well?
Yep. It just takes like 10 minutes per hole
Yeah.
just to get everybody out, and then I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lock picking.
I don't have...
Oh, you need thieves' tools if you don't.
Yeah, you need thieves' tools and proficiency in it. So unless you have the knock spell, then you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't cast that.
No, you have a silent spell.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I guess it would reverb out.
yeah. 21.
Yeah, the DC's 15.
18.
Oh.
So click.
And natural 20.
Click.
16.
16, click again.
And then one more. 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 4 is all you need.
Oh,
yeah, 5 because of Alama.
Yeah, and then 27.
It takes, about a minute or so.
Sorry,
like you just
26, but it's fine.
House and Milo just working in tandem. Click, 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 click as you free these. The shackles are around their wrists and their ankles, so you just now have this giant pile of manacles lying on the floor in this chamber pit. You see Rada say, "Great. How do we get out?"
Well, actually, it was a pretty straight shot at it.
Yeah. I mean, we should get them out of here. We shouldn't look for other people to free.
Well, I mean, we can't move through here with like 20 people.
No, that's true.
We can't come in with more prisoners coming out.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fight our way out.
You currently have
Unless this teleportation circle goes somewhere.
4.
Why not?
5.
We should, I might be
Can
able
you
to do
check
something.
with your Arcana magic?
Yeah.
To see
You
when
currently
it
have
goes?
7 people with you.
Can
Okay,
we
can I-
teleport that many people at once?
On the teleport pad.
Yeah. Can I check
Well, we need.
it out?
Let's
Do
see.
I roll an insight?
Roll me an Arcana check for the teleport
Okay.
pad.
Oh, don't actually use it. Let's see if we can figure out.
Oh,
what
no, this is just to see what it does,
Okay,
like to
okay.
inspect it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this could all be.
Yeah. This is gonna
No,
go
not
horrible.
use it. No, just to see what I can figure out about it.
Yep. I'll give you
13.
guidance as well. So another 4.
17.
Yeah, so House, you can easily determine that this teleport pad can only teleport one person at a time.
Dang it.
And it also looks like the way the runes are inscribed on the floor is that it's part of a network.
Oh, so we don't know where we'll end up.
You have to know the other runes you're essentially rolling randomly, literally, to figure out where you're going to end up.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like a bad plan.
Yeah.
And you'd only be able to use it if you knew how to manipulate arcane energies.
Do we want to check out Mung? Because he might or she might be useful somehow.
Does anybody speak Goblin? I definitely do
I
not.
don't think anyone speaks.
No? Okay. Sorry, Mung.
We can save Mung. We just have to gag him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mung might be too much of a liability. Can we gag Mung successfully?
I mean,
And we honestly at this point don't know
do
what
we
Mung's
really
about.
want to leave somebody for ritual sacrifice here?
You see Rada say, unfortunately, we have to figure out how to get ourselves out, and if we leave with all the pens empty, they don't really keep track of who's in there. If we leave all the stuff empty, this is going to sound cold-hearted, but I think the more practical thing is to take who we have and go, because if they start discovering that new people have emptied out their slave pens, they're going to come looking for us.
But wouldn't they notice all the others? Like, would one person make a difference?
If you just want to bring the goblin, there's a lot more people down there as well.
I'm more worried about the goblin not shutting up.
Mung!
All he says is Mung, though. But he's clearly... There's something going on there, because...
He hasn't shut up. Anytime someone speaks, he just says Mung, and then repeats Mung. It's the most aggravating thing in the world.
Are goblins, powerful? Do they...
They're just like any other race.
Okay, so it's not like he would be potentially a super amazing asset.
We have no idea. Could be, could not be.
We don't know yet.
And honestly, he's a goblin.
Yeah, people are racist against goblins.
Oh, I don't like that.
How sentient is he?
Mung!
No, but goblins, I mean.
Goblins?
generally.
Yeah, they have a culture and society all based themselves.
Oh, shit. Well...
They're mostly, I'd say a good 99% of them are evil.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, there's very few good goblin stories in the world.
Okay, well,
Unless it's I killed a whole bunch of goblins, look at me, I'm
let's
evil now.
let's get these out,
Yeah.
and we can maybe solve the death curse,
Yeah.
and then come back,
Okay.
and then just blow out these Yuan-Tai.
Yeah,
Do
that's
we
true.
want to throw him some pickled grung?
I don't know. It sounds like he just wants Mung.
Yeah.
He might be Mung.
That's true. That might be his
It's
name.
Mung.
We don't know
Wow,
yet.
that's pretty egotistical.
Yeah.
Just yell your name all the
I
time.
know.
Steve Holt.
Yeah.
Should we give him some food?
He's like,
We
Rabbit says,
only have 10 days of rations for us.
the amount of time we've been here, all he said is Mung. We call him Mung, but we have no idea.
Okay.
what
You know what? We're going to come back for you, Mom.
Mung!
Okay.
Good talk.
So bad. Good talk. So what are we looking at? There's 2 in the hallway.
There's 2 in the hallway.
And 1 by the door.
6 in the next room of the sacrifice chamber.
Is it a straight shot? Like, could we be sneaky about it or no?
It is a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
We have to open the gate, too.
40. The gate's currently open because it only has the lever on the other side.
Oh, the brood guards, right?
Yeah.
Are there?
So
how many of those? There were 4 there.
You've got the 6 guards in the sacrifice chamber, the 2 outside the door, and the 1 by the main door.
I'm just wondering if there's a way we can do some sort of fake out plan where the 2 of us, me pointing at Milo, where we like run back out in character still and distract them somehow.
It was a 5-foot hallway, so it's technically 1 square. It'd be very hard to sneak someone.
What do snake people like to eat?
Flesh.
Awesome.
How fast are pigs in D&D?
I believe they're 30 feet.
What's the fastest pig possible?
The speediest pig.
I'm going to look it up, but I'm going to think it's going to be 30 feet.
We're a warthog. What I'm thinking is I can polymorph into something and get him to chase me, and then...
Yeah, but then what happens?
Then I don't know. I'll figure it out. I can turn invisible.
I don't want you to sacrifice.
40 feet.
40 feet? So I can move 80 feet around.
But do we want to, like...
But that's.
Can you make a spell for one instead?
I mean, that's assuming.
No, I have no illusion stuff.
You see Radas say, "What happens when we get out and you're still stuck in here?"
Or eaten.
I can turn invisible. I can dim door. I can.
But also, like, what I mean that you're also assuming that they'll follow you.
Yeah. I mean, a pig. Who isn't going to follow a pig?
No, that's true.
I'm just spitting ideas out.
You see Radas say, well, Broodguard aren't very smart. What if you polymorph one of them into a pig?
That's an option?
And then we just bolt. Like if
we'll have to overpower the 2 guards at the door, though, or run past them.
Do we have any way to like stop them or freeze them, or?
I don't have whole. I mean, I didn't memorize whole person today, so. I don't got that.
I don't.
Or maybe it'll cause a big enough distraction that they come to see if the pig is, and then we bolt past them.
Okay, let's do it.
You see right there, I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, I can get a few surprise shots off.
What if I turn into a Triceratops and just fuck shit up in that room?
You could, but you also notice that the hallway is not big enough for a Triceratops.
Oh, I just mean to kill these 6 fuckers.
Yeah.
You're not far down from the hallway from the other 2 guards, though.
They would hear. That's what I'm thinking. Like, once we do something, they're going to come in. They're going to hear something.
The problem isn't these 6 guards. The problem is the 2 in the other room. Because no matter what, we have to get past those 2 without them setting off an alarm.
Well, is there...
What if...
Yes.
We let all the prisoners go, and then we sneak past during a prison riot.
I mean, I'm down. We just might be sacrificing people for us to get
who are going to be sacrificed. Give them a fighting chance.
Yikes.
How many more prisoners are we talking?
How many people are down there?
Aside from Mung.
Prison riot from Mung.
Oh my god.
These poor guys eating lunch and then...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is 8 people enough to start a riot? It is not.
It's enough to start a distraction, though.
Yep. And they'll probably appreciate the chance.
Do you predict a riot?
I start a riot.
What? Oof. We just got to get these people out safely.
The only other option is I kill them all with a cloud of choking dust. When in Rome.
Yeah. Is there any...
Absolutely, you could do that. It's a 30-foot radius too.
If we cover our mouths. or
Yeah, so
whatever.
if we all like get stuff,
How
like
many
we could like
charges is
throw
this?
it in.
I
and
think it's just the one.
Just the one charge? Okay.
So if we all tie like stuff around our face and things like that,
I can turn invisible for a round, run in there, burst it, and then we leg
Bolt.
it. Yeah.
So are you going to burst the 2 guards or the brood guards?
Yeah, what's it going to do?
And
Wait,
you've also got
is-
The 6 and then the 2.
so it
right?
goes 6, 2, and 1. You've got the one guy at the door, the main
would
door.
it not encompass all of it or no?
It's 30-foot radius, and you've walked about...
So it'd be 60 feet from end to end.
yeah. And you have roughly 30, and like another 20. So like...
Can I get the 2 and the 1 in a 60-foot radius?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Possible. You get the 2 for sure. You get 2 brood guards. It's a gamble on if you get, because he looks like he paces back and forth.
Is there any way up? Like, could we get to the ceiling?
It is. If you could climb or stick to the ceiling, yes, but there's no like
Windows or anything like that to
you're
get out?
definitely underground.
Okay. I think that's our best shot.
It's my only use of this thing, though. So this would be the resource use if we use it.
I think it's probably
You guys want to do it?
worth it. Let's do it.
All right.
So I'll say you can either get all the brood guards, you can get the 2 guards and 2 brood guards, and maybe the guy at the door.
We're going to go with the option with maybe the guy at the door. So I'm going to pop invisibility.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to cover your mouth beforehand?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you guys to like wrap my head up real good.
Yeah.
And then like we'll do like World War One. Like could you like pee on it a little bit first?
Yep.
Yep. Just in case it's mustard
Got
gas. We
it.
don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's basically what mustard gas
Yes,
does.
exactly. So then I like fashion
Yeah.
little kerchiefs for everybody.
All right, get your running legs ready, people.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get some. That's a pure blood. I need a brood
So,
guard.
but like to be clear, we're just going to run past the 6 brood guards.
And we just run in as far as we can go, and if we get stopped, then we start.
Then we
fighting.
start fighting.
Start
Okay.
fighting? Okay.
And
So
we're not UNT anymore, right?
no, you still are.
You are.
We're
You're
still-
both.
Are we going to run as UNT, you and I?
I was gonna drop invisibility because I have to run in there and pop the thing.
Should I stay? Like, is it advantageous to stay?
It may.
Yeah, you might as well. Like,
Okay.
it's not going to hurt.
I'll
Right?
stay informed.
I'm just gonna yell things.
For the sake of, because none of the people you rescue have weapons, they're just going to count as like an amorphous blob of stats that can't really do anything.
The amorphous blob.
Oh, stats.
So, are you going to do it? You're going to do it right next to the 2 UNT guards, like right in between them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get as many as possible, so including the one on the door. So I pop my visibility,
Mm-hmm.
channeling the new divinity through my
Your Ijin.
through my Ijin statue, and then I start legging it, and then I like fairy dust it in the air.
You see this big, great, almost like a chalk burst of dust come out. You see the 2 UNT with their humanoid bodies and snake torsos or snake legs. You see them in surprise gasp and just inhale the dust.
And I yell, "There's a leak in Draconic!"
It works.
It's a DC 15.
Yep.
That's a fail and a fail.
I'm about to kill a whole bunch of people.
One of the brood guards fails. One of the brood guards succeeds. And the guy, he fails. 1 second. 1 second. Just got to see if that's an airtight door. It is not.
And the King Lich dies. And everyone was grateful.
Yeah, and the peasants rejoice.
The book cover gets updated.
Yeah.
Oh, she fails as well.
It was a
Who's
person
she?
we didn't know about.
Yes. So immediately you start hearing like coughing and sneezing and like achoo! As best of, or kind of like that air being rasping through throats as you see all the brute guards look at Milo. The one is still busy choking on his own.
I'm gonna say there's been a leak.
We're gonna roll initiative, I think.
Well, can we? Oh, okay. Fair.
We're all rolling initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, natty 20s.
Yeah, you guys gotta leg it.
Why does yours over?
It'll be at the top.
Why no fight? Oh, every fucking time.
It's always in the middle.
I always...
Oh, did not expect this to go down like this.
8.
House got 8.
It's really bad.
It's okay.
You're fine.
But can we get like the group of people with us? Like, are they having? Do they?
They're gonna have their own. They're all gonna act on the same initiative go.
Okay.
And essentially, they're all gonna move the same speed.
I want to be even though I'm running, I want to be behind them all.
So you have to.
I want to make sure everyone gets out before I get out.
Yeah. Also, I was invisible too, unless this thing popped my invisibility. Actually, it would have. Are you
So
invisible?
when you were saying there's a leak, it was coming.
It's just like there's a leak.
I would have appeared at the end of the round, so it doesn't matter.
Sorry?
I would have appeared at the end of the round, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so we'll say you appear at the end of your round, so you get 1 turn of invisibility.
Okay.
Milo, what did you get?
19.
19. House got 8. Shep, what did you get?
24.
20. Woo!
You got any like cooking grease with you? Just
Yeah, I know. Like,
Banana
maybe
peels?
some, like, we can like string up paint cans so when they come down the stairs they hit their heads and heat up the doorknob. So
And this lady, who you don't know about,
oh no! But she got with the gas.
she did.
Hopefully, it wasn't someone super important that we should actually be saving.
All right, Shep, you see all eyes go forward, looking at the 2 UNT choking at the doorway and just sneezing violently. It is your go.
Fucking.
Cheese it!
There are 6 brood guard in there. I'll say if you walk by them, you will provoke attacks of... because you're dressed as a prisoner, you will provoke attacks of opportunity from 3 of them.
Okay, well, can I do... Have they seen me yet? They're all looking at that
They're all
thing,
looking the
right?
opposite way, yeah.
So I'm going to just go up to the closest one and just fucking stab it.
surprise! This is your first assassins!
Yep. Do it up. So roll me...
Well, it's a crit, isn't it? If he's
You have to still roll to hit, though.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But you get to roll with advantage, though. So 2d20.
what is it? So that plus my
Plus your attack bonus.
14.
14 is a hit.
Okay. Well, you can see you can double crit, even though it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh. 13.
Well, the 14 hit, so...
Oh.
the
There's
14.
two.
The 14.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Go.
So roll your damage for the first one.
Which is, if it's
2D.
surprise, 2D...
2d4, 46.
2D4. Oh.
Actually, it's going to be...
66?
No, it's... your new sneak attack at 7 is 46. Because it's a crit, it's now 8d6. You're hitting as hard as
She's
fireball.
actually laughing as she's stabbing.
Yeah, I know.
She is stab happy.
I'm stab happy. So,
2d4 and then 8d6.
2, 5.
6.
So, 17, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29.
You missed one.
Oh!
34.
34.
34 plus your dex mod.
Plus my dex is, 38.
38. You stab down deep into this brood guard. It hisses out. You see just kind of like this arterial blood spray coming. It's still standing, but it looks severely
Offhand
wounded.
attack?
Yeah. So roll me a d20 then. Or just a basic attack roll.
So that would be 14.
That's a hit.
And
So
then
it's just a d4.
just a d4. 3.
3. As you put you got a dagger right into the skull of it, and you see it drop down, dead.
Whoa.
And Shep, you are covered in blood. You still have some movement left to go, but there's now 5 Technically 4, so you'd only have 2 attacks of opportunity of if you wanted to keep running. Because you can still... Oh, no, you bonus action. So, yeah, you're kind of...
So, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're there. After that is Milo. You see these 2 UNT Malazans just choking. You actually hear from behind the door kind of like this other type of choking and sneezing as well.
Oh.
Another type.
The person that we don't know about.
That's what it means.
Okay, so should I try and clear the decks a little bit, or should we start the legging?
We can leg. I just want to...
I'm a heavy guy, so I can double back. Okay, I run into the room, and I'm going to pop I'm going to try and get as many as I can, and pop a Spirit Guardians. In the room full of brutes.
Perfect. All right, so that is 5 in total.
Yep.
What is your wisdom save, or the DC for
DC 14.
Oh, it's a 9, a 2, and a 3.
Ooh.
That is a 12 and an 11.
15 radiant damage to all.
15 radiant damage to... Ouch! And they all have difficult terrain as they're in there as well. As you see, what is the spiritual guardians that come up?
Always clowns. Knife-wielding clowns. We discussed this with a horrifying moment of his past that keeps going back to hunt. Whirling clowns.
That's what they're at. After that is the one brood guard is choking away and sneezing away. He's going to try and save Constitution and rolls a 1. The other 2 look at Milo, and at the start of their turn, they're going to take, the other 4 are going to take their damage again. That's an 11, a 3, and an 8, and a 5. And the other one is dead, and the other one's choking. Oh, he still has to take it as well, though. And a 4, so they all fail.
Okay. I rolled like crap this time, so only 11 radiant.
That's still good.
As the clowns whirl around.
These giant butcher knives of radiant energy with comical clown and fang teeth just like swirling around, stabbing away at these broodguard. And they are going to try and attack you. They're all in the same room, so they can make it there easily because they've got massive speed.
Fair.
And they're going to recklessly attack Milo.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
They get...
Not thoughtfully, recklessly.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go down.
No.
That is a 17 versus AC.
That is my AC.
That is an AC, okay. Say, claws an E6. That is 6 points of slashing.
Okay.
This is from the first guy, and he's going to do his second attack. That is 21 versus AC.
Yep.
This is the bite. That is 11 points of damage. Okay, and...
down.
And one last claw. That's a 13 versus AC.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it did 13 damage. I was
the
like,
first one come flying in. So that's only going to be one's down. So
I maintain concentration as well.
4. So the second. So there's 3 more of these coming.
Whoa.
all on Milo?
All on Milo because he's the only one they can see.
Oh, God.
This is 11 versus AC.
Miss.
Oh.
And this is 12 versus AC.
Miss.
Rolling with advantage.
Oh, my God.
The last attack for him.
Actually,
6 versus AC.
that's a miss. But do they actually move into the choking gas?
Yeah.
No, once they
it's just a one round thing. Okay.
Yeah. That's terrible. So that's the second one. The third one goes. That is 16 versus AC.
Miss.
Whoa! Rolling terribly with advantage. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
I had a good run.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is 5 bite damage because I rolled really low.
Oh my god.
And
I still maintain concentration.
yeah. You actually have to wait for all his damage to be done before you do the concentration.
But isn't it per hit?
It's per source.
Oh, per source. Okay. Well, I rolled natural 20s.
Yeah. That is 16 versus AC.
Miss.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Last one.
Oh, good.
Last guy?
Last brood guard that can act this go. That is 16 versus AC.
Miss.
That's an 18 and a 19, so 23.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 6 is 5 slashing.
Okay.
And the last one is 22 versus AC.
That's it.
For 5 slashing again.
Alright.
So it'd be 10, DC 10 to save against.
We're fine.
Milo tanking.
My God, why?
You hear from, what is her?
The coffee sneezy person.
Coffee sneezy person.
Coffee sneezy?
Yep. Because you're going to see her very soon.
Now she got heartburn and digestion.
I'm making diarrhea.
One second, let me see if she cannot cast Lustre Restoration on herself. So you see her bust through the door as you see this Yuan Ti dressed in like these gold and silk robes wrapped around her body as she looks like that.
Ooh.
Oh shit, that looks important.
This is she is the Nightmare Priestess.
We choked that bitch out.
Yeah! That nightmare princess!
That doesn't sound like that's a friendly thing.
No.
She's going to look at you, Milo.
No.
Oh, but she can't do anything because she's choking and sneezing.
Yes!
What are you doing to me?
She's giving that one moment kind of like gesture with her finger like, wait.
You see her trying to cast a spell, and it just kind of fizzles in her hand. She does her Constitution save at the end. Oh, 13. That's not enough to beat 15.
Choke on this. His Milo's bleeding all over the floor.
The Malazans cannot do anything because they are choking. Actually, all 3 of them. The 2 by the door that the Nightmare Speaker saying just drop unconscious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boom, kaboom.
Powder MVP.
Yes!
Oh, wait, that was also her con. She drops as well.
We just killed whatever that was.
She's only. So you get as many rounds as you have a Constitution modifier, and if they have a Constitution modifier of 1, you get 1 round to figure your shit out.
I'm gonna double tap that bitch.
Yeah!
just
just
curb stomp it.
Yeah, crush it.
Now help me, I'm dying.
Yeah, no worries.
House, you are next.
Wait, you have the potion, the healing potion.
Oh, I can heal myself too. Like I
You're
said,
okay? Okay.
I mean, I'm not okay, but I can't take another round like that.
Okay, so how many, who's left? Or
There are 4, or sorry, there's technically 5 Broodguard around Milo. 1 is choking to death, and the other 3 assaulted,
5 assaulted Milo.
4
assaulted Milo.
4 assaulted Milo because 1 of them died. So there's 5 left in the room, 4 are actively on Milo.
And the 1 is basically dying.
They're in my Spirit Guardians though, so they will take damage next round, but I don't know how many hit points I have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the best. I was looking at like what the best thing to do would be.
Can she hit them all with a lightning bolt?
I'll say you get 3. Actually, I'd say you get 4 with a lightning bolt.
Do it. Yeah.
That makes the most sense because it's most direct and it won't hurt you.
Yeah.
All right.
So roll up
Lightning bolt.
8d6, please. Which you can do
right here.
All right.
there. You go there.
Is there 6 there?
8.
Oh, 8d6.
Yeah, because she critted on her. What is your save DC?
Where's what?
It should be on.
Save DC.
I put it in the middle of the chart.
Oh, 14?
14. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and that one. Ooh, and roll up 8d6 and add your damage, please. You can also spend a number of sorcery points equal to your charisma modifier, so I think 3. And you can
Reroll 3 die.
reroll 3 dice if you think they're low.
Okay.
Get after her, girl.
Yes.
Oh, it's a lot of 6s. A lot of 4s.
Spin it.
What 4s?
I don't think you need to reroll anything. That's
Okay,
fine.
so we got 8, 10, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31.
31. Even the ones that save still take the max damage. Or sorry, they still take lethal damage as you see this lightning bolt just arc and just zip in between 4 brood guards. They just their corpses just simmer and smoke.
Oh!
It smells like ozone and charred meat right now.
Kind of hungry. Are they all
As
dead?
you said, like dripping blood from fingers.
Are they all dead?
There's actually one was off the line, so there's one left that's standing next to Milo.
Is that the one that's choking or no?
And that is not the one that's choking. The one that's choking is now dead.
Okay.
And I can't. I'm done, right? I can't do
You
anything?
are done.
Okay.
Yes. House, you are next. There is
You mean...
Shep.
Shep. House, you are done. Shep, you are up now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, but the other one hasn't noticed me yet.
It has it's all focused on Milo.
So I run up with my dagger, and I'm like, surprise, motherfucker!
So you get advantage on the attack. He's unfortunately not surprised because combat has started. So he's being more cautious and aware of.
But you still
but
get,
it still gets sneak.
yeah, you
You
still
still
get
get sneak attack damage.
Okay, cool.
It's fine.
It's 25.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 25.
That's a hit.
And then it is
D4 plus 4d6
That's 4d6.
plus your dexterity mod.
So that would be 2. By the way, so
Nice.
That's 18, 19, so that's 21 total, 25.
Describe how you drive your knife into this brute.
So I just literally like right in the temple and the side of his head, and I'm like, because I'm getting out everything I've been feeling on this one thing that didn't ask for it, and I just like sink it into his thing, and then turn it with this really awful
While
crunch.
the clowns spin around.
and I pull it out, and like kind of a bit of skull comes with it. Like there's a little bit of an explosion. I'm covered in more blood, and I'm just the like most satisfying thing.
You see one of the clowns fly by you, going, "That's disgusting." But you actually see as you run by, you get close to the altar. You see the skulls begin to chant. And all the blood begins to lift off of your person and off of the floor. It's kind of just like floating there in like a congealed bubble. As you see, it gets pulled into these funnels and drained down these tiny little vats at the side of the altar.
Well, that's not normal.
That's pretty fucked up.
Easy cleanup.
That's
though.
for tomorrow, Shep. Let's cheese it.
So you did an attack. You did. You can use your bonus action to dash if you want.
Wait, and am I
You should hurry herd people through.
close to? Yeah. Like, am I close? Am I close to the Nightmare Priestess?
No, no, you are not close to her at all.
Okay.
I can dim door out with her. I can just grab her body and dim door out.
Okay, perfect.
So just get everybody out.
Okay, so like make everybody.
Yeah, and they see them all. I'm going to put them on initiative count 1 group as you all go running out. So at the Shep's turn, it is now Milo's turn.
With the clown still spinning, I run over to the priestess's body, and I just like wait till everybody is apparently out, and then I'm gonna dim door with the body.
Perfect. All right.
What is that?
Dim door allows me to teleport 500 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the brute guards are all dead.
I can only bring one person with me though.
And the Malazan. You hear from around the corner down the hallway, kind of like someone just clearing their lungs, like, fuck! And you hear kind of like a splat hit the ground, almost like a loogie hitting the ground. As you see the guard you saw at the door kind of poke his head around the corner and makes eye contact with Milo.
With the spitting clowns.
Like, dear Dendar, what is this? After that is back to house.
Okay,
Are we all out right now?
Yeah, you've made it into. You're all at the edge of the sacrificial cauldron. You're at the opening of the hallway right now.
Is he within 15 feet of me?
I will tell you. I don't think he is, because that is pretty far. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Okay,
30
we're
feet
good.
away.
Okay,
Yeah.
no.
can I do... So it's just the one?
Just the one.
Can I do another lightning bolt?
Yeah, because it's 100-foot range. Damn right. You
Yeah. Okay. Well, damn it. That's what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, right?
Yeah, we're
8.
Oh, 8.
Apparently, we're just bringing the noise.
He failed his dexterity save. So.
Bring in the noise. Bring in the bolt.
Bring in the bolt.
April.
Okay, so we got 12, 16, 18,
If you want to spend a sorcery point, you can re-roll that too.
28.
No, I would
20, 32,
Yeah.
and 35.
35.
I'm bad at
You've
that.
done more. You've more than bloodied this Malazan in one hit. As you see, everyone, House just calls out, "Everybody duck!" As you see, there's a line of light bouncing off the side of stones, arcing over the corpses, and then just hits this Malazan right in the face. As you see him rear back and just hollers like, "Ah!" You hear him call it, "Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm!"
Is it loud enough that anyone
Fuck out.
hears it?
Cheese it.
After House is the group, as they're going to double dash, and they'll be about 3/4 of the way through the hallway. Shep, you are next.
So how close am I to this guy?
If you just stab that guy, you're pretty far because everyone's moved up.
You can dash as a bonus, though.
Yeah, you can dash as a bonus. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could get to him if you bonus action as a dash.
Alternatively, if he's just down the hall, right? He's down like a hall. Can I take out because he hasn't seen me yet.
Oh, he saw you when you popped up.
Can I take my longbow and longbow him?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Base?
You wouldn't get sneak attack damage though.
That's fine.
Yeah, and he's going to have cover from side of the wall.
Oh.
No, but I don't because I get.
Spell sniper.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, right.
Yeah. So,
Actually, if you want, you can take -5 to the roll and add +10 to your damage.
yeah.
Alright, I will give you inspo if you need it.
I have a few, but yeah. No, I'll use one of mine. Don't worry, is what I meant. I have enough inspo. Thank you.
Fire away then.
19.
That's a hit.
And then
Is that with the -5?
Oh, with the -5 would be
14.
14. Still a hit.
Okay, so then +10 to damage.
Yeah. So D8 plus your dex +10.
The hectic fight.
I know. 5, 9.
Mm-hmm.
So 19 damage.
19. Oh, he takes it right to the side of the throat. He's like, ah, as it looks like you got him right in the voice box. He's still standing, but he looks charred up from like this, like the neck down, and just this one arrow just sticking right out of his neck. You see like this green reddish blood just pouring down the front of his chest. And you can now double dash if you wish as well.
If I double dash, am I farther than everyone? I just want to make sure I'm behind everyone.
You'd be in the group.
No, I can stay behind. You just make sure that the path is clear.
Okay.
I'd say. Yeah.
I'll double dash, yeah.
Yeah. And you are up. Milo, you are good. Everyone has... I'm also going to assume House moved up forward as well.
Yeah.
Everyone is up ahead of you.
After tying her shoe.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll dim door like 100 feet out of the
You're close enough. You can dim door back to the bush you did your disguises in.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll dim there.
Do you look behind you?
I'll grab the lady first. I'll just like hug her and go like, "Come up with me."
Boom. I'm gonna say
Is she still unconscious?
she's dying.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm gonna say as you see that. I'm gonna for the because this guy got like 2 hit points left.
Okay.
So I'll assume you're just gonna stab him on the side.
Yeah, as I'm running out, I'm just going.
But as the group goes by and you open up the doors and everyone begins to jump over the snake pile, and you shank the guy on the way out, you actually look back and you see the door actually explode outwards as you see this wind air elemental begin to look around, and you just begin to hear like this ritualistic gong, 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 gong.
Jesus!
And you all go running up the ramp and you peel off into the city of Omu.
Wow.
And so it looks like you've kicked the hornet's nest, and we're going to call it there for the day.
I'm gonna disguise myself as her.
Yeah! That's excellent.
Delightful. Good job, everybody.
Whoa.
High, intense episode.
Yeah.
It was very emotional today. There's a lot going on. Holy
can happen.
crow.
It can happen.
Holy crow.